Let's get ready to rumble!
Terrence Key. Shout out my nigga Bruce. Keep like sweat. Lamar was heading. Look. I'm living at the speed of life cause I'm just trying to make it. Shit is too real, nigga. I can't even fake it. Early morning moving out the roots, he let the beats build, bitch. And we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it G. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Settle in. I know everybody calming down from that great weekend of fights. We just had both boxing and UFC. You know what I mean? Shout out. I want to start off by sending a shout out to my guy, Aljamain Sterling, the Funk Master himself, proving all the doubters wrong, all the naysayers wrong, everybody who had something slick to say about him these past 13 months about what went down in his last fight against Petr Yan. You know, the dirty fighter that he is, you know, hit him with an illegal knee. And everybody act like Aljamain Sterling did something wrong by getting knocked out by an illegal blow. So shout out to my guy, ended up winning that fight last night, man. You know, some people feel like Yan won the fight. I don't know how, but some people feel like Petr Yan won that fight last night, man. So the only robbery I saw last night, which you really can't call it a robbery, was with Mackenzie Dern and Tecia Torres. We'll talk about that fight a little bit later. I felt like Tecia Torres did enough to win that fight, but they gave the decision to Mackenzie Dern. But you know, it is what it is, man. It's just one of them split decisions that didn't go her way. So we'll get into that, and then we'll get it. Of course, we'll transition over to boxing and talk about the Fundora and Erickson Lubin fight last night. Great fight, man. Both those guys put it all on the line. You know, it ended up being a great fight. I picked Lubin in that fight. Fundora proved me wrong. I felt like Lubin would do enough to break down Fundora going to the body, and it just didn't work out that way. Coach Kevin Cunningham saw enough to stop that fight going into the 10th round last night, between the 9th and 10th round. So, you know, it is what it is, man. So we just, you know, we move on. So we'll discuss that. What's next for Lubin? What's next for Fundora? And shout out to Tony Harrison, man. I'd been saying for over a year now, you know, everybody was kind of down on him. A lot of people were kind of down on him about his last fight that went to a draw with some guy we've never heard of before. A lot of us hadn't heard of before, I'll say. And I said I'd give him a mulligan because that was his first fight without his father in his corner. And he came out and proved all his doubters wrong and proved all his supporters right last night. So, you know, we'll get into that as well. And yes, people, for those who care, we will talk about your guy Ryan Garcia. And we will even breeze by Lil G. We're gonna breeze by Lil G, man, with his performance. So, you know, great night of fights, man. Great night of fights. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the chat for anybody who wants to come up. Your host Kyle will be joining us shortly, man. But I've been chomping at the bit to get at this since last night. You know, I got my thoughts, but I want to hear everybody else's thoughts. Y'all stay engaged in the chat, you know, and we'll talk about that as well, man. But there's the link. Hey, Jalen, I don't understand how people had Yan winning round 1 at all. He clearly won rounds 4 and 5, but round 1, nah. Aljamain landed more strikes in round 1 and the grappling was nullified. So I mean, you got to think about it. Jan spent half that round just chasing Aljamain, trying to get his stuff off. He came in doing what he normally does, which is apply pressure, and so. Oh, all right, Kyle. I see you.
The roots, he let the beats be a bitch, and we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it cheap. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.
What's going on, man? What's going on? We live from the boxing section, man, with my dog, DJ in the house. What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? I couldn't wait, man. I couldn't wait.
Good, man. You know who this guy is?
Nah, we're going to give him a try.
Hold on.
What's going on, bro?
What's happening, bro? Cam brought me here.
Okay, cool.
I was here before. I've been here before. Thanks for having me, fellas.
What's going on, man? I ain't turning my camera on, man. I'm comfy.
My phone back on that bullshit. Hold on, man. My phone back on that bullshit.
Oh, man.
He got that. Right. He got that liquor store Wi-Fi, y'all.
Hold on. I'm bringing Cam back in. What's up, Cam? Yeah, man. So how'd y'all? Kyle, what you doing?
I'm here. My shit was I had playback. I had the YouTube still going.
Okay. Yeah, you got to pause YouTube on that other page.
Yeah, but
it's all good, man.
The homie done been on before though. Back in the day, I think.
Yeah, like last year, one of them times I came in the show.
Opening cards or something.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, what did y'all think about the card last night, man? The UFC card. What did y'all think about it?
You can go first, Cam.
I felt first of all, we had the Tisha Torres winning over Mackenzie Dern too. But then I started thinking back to I can't remember who was the first person who said that. Was it a robbery or was it a scrap? Do you remember who said it? Was it Street Fighter?
I think it was the good brother Mark Nash. I think he brought that up first. Can we say it's a robbery or a good scrap?
Was that Mark Nash?
I think it was Mark Nash. I want to say it was Mark Nash because I know he was on the panel that night.
We'll have to confirm that, but whatever. But I thought that was after thinking about it more, I was like, it was a good scrap. But we had money on Tisha Torres, so that's probably why we wouldn't have heard it.
But I
had money on Tisha Torres?
we did have, but we had Mackenzie Dern on another card though, winning by submission.
Oh yeah.
Which she was supposed to do. I don't know how she didn't get that Kimura in.
I always figured that she wouldn't be able to choke out Tisha Torres because she has a short neck. So I didn't think she'd be able to get up under her neck to choke her out. But I definitely figured by armbar.
Yeah,
I feel like there's gonna be an armbar in there somewhere, man. I picked Mackenzie Dern going into that fight. But I definitely think that Tisha Torres won that fight last night 2-1. I felt like she won the first round and the last round. Definitely won the last round.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
The only round that was in question was round 1. And I definitely feel like she did enough to win the fight last night. But can I say it's a robbery?
Nah.
Nah. But I definitely think she won the fight. Yeah, I just feel like I was very surprised with Tisha Torres' grappling defense. I was pleasantly surprised by it.
Oh yeah, nah, she was supposed to. Yeah, she pulled a Volkanovski against Ortega with the way she got out of that Kimura though. Like
absolutely.
A lot of people would have tapped, nigga. Like that was a terrible position for her to be in. The way she was hanging on while she was in guard and she was carrying that weight.
Yeah,
that shit was nuts, bro.
What y'all talking about? Y'all talking about the worst fight of the night?
Nah, the worst fight was if I had to rank all three of them fights last night, I will say that the Aljamain's Peter Yan fight was the third fight.
Yeah, I would say
it was the worst.
Yeah. It was. I'm not gonna say it was the worst, but I mean, shit, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, Chimaev and Burns, bro. Imagine if that shit was at Fight Island.
Hey, give him his respect, DJ. Hey, give him his respect.
Because they was rocket socking him.
Bro, what? Them niggas was going, bro. That's fine. That's gonna be.
Come on, DJ. He belongs in the conversation now.
I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna say this, and then we'll go around the panel. I saw exactly what I needed to see from Khamzat Chimaev last night. I saw exactly what would happen when he ran into somebody who he couldn't run over in the grappling. He couldn't hold Gilbert Burns down. He took Gilbert Burns down twice in that entire fight, and he worked.
He let Gilbert Burns get up though.
Nah, he worked for both of them takedowns. He didn't let Gilbert Burns get up.
But he was in position
for the first round. I think he did.
Yeah.
And I found out real quick what happened to Khamzat Chimaev when he couldn't run over somebody. Kobe destroys him.
You think so? You think so?
That's a good fight.
Vicente Luque destroys him.
Oh no!
Luque
I got $5. I got $5 on that one. I got $5 on that one.
We can bet 50 on it.
Hey, hold on, bro. Like,
now he got some dog in him. He got a little piss in his grits. I give him that. He ain't no bitch.
All that shit you was talking about. Burns is gonna do this, that, and all that. Burns didn't do none of that shit. Burns was hanging on.
Burns had him on fucking Queer Street last night a
couple times. He caught him, but the rest of that round he wasn't doing shit. Those are desperation shots.
He gassed out. He gassed out halfway through that second round, and all he did was just start winging right hands, bro.
Yep.
All Khamzat Chimaev started, his grappling completely went away.
Yeah,
all he did was just start winging right hands. I saw exactly what I needed to see out of him last night. When he can't run over somebody in the striking, you can whoop his fucking ass.
I mean, it's also his first big fight, first big fight on a big stage in a sold-out arena. All his other fights have been in. Like that, that make a difference. I feel like
he smashed everybody, brother. He smashed everybody. Look, they put him on that pedestal.
Yeah.
He should have had to walk through. He should have to walk through fire like Kamaru Usman did before he got his title shot. No, they wanted to put that jetpack on him. They wanted to boost him to the top. Now you in the top 5. Ain't no turning away.
But if he beats Kobe, he deserves a title shot.
People were asking
Kobe destroys him. You put him in there with Kobe. Kobe gonna beat the dog shit out of Khamzat.
I don't know, man. Kobe don't got a chance.
Kobe will beat the dog shit out of Khamzat.
Kobe don't have that power to keep him off.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody beating Kobe. Ain't nobody beating. And him and this little love fest that he got going with Darren Till. Darren Till ain't been shit since he moved up to middleweight. Let's go ahead and get that out there.
I mean, yeah, we know that. But
you can just say you can stop at the middleweight. Darren Till ain't been shit, just in general. So
as soon as Darren Till stepped up in competition and wasn't fighting guys out the bar and an old ass Donald Cowboy Cerrone, he got that gift decision against Stephen Wonderboy Thompson in Liverpool.
Hey, and
he ain't been shit.
And then he did get dorsed by Woodley too.
He got beat up and choked out by Tyron Woodley. He got slept by Jorge Masvidal. He got choked out by Derek Brunson.
You know what? But you can't even fault him though, because he fought all boys though. Sort of like what happened to Dan Hooker in the 55.
Fuck anything that has to do with Darren Till right now. This is about Chimaev. Like, he proved himself last night. He proved that he belongs in the conversation. He makes a competitive fight with everyone in the top 5. Not say he wins, but it's a competitive fight with everyone in the top 5 of his division.
I think Usman get him out of there for sure.
Usman will beat Usman will kill him.
Well, Usman's
I think
the
Kobe
boss of the division.
I mean, let's keep it real.
Kobe's gonna kill him. Kobe's gonna kill him.
I don't know.
Kobe's gonna kill him. So he's not gonna be able to run over Kobe in the grappling.
Because as much as
Kobe's output.
DJ, Mex is the same guy that said Aljamain Sterling was going to lose to Jan.
I thought he was. It was a close fight.
I'm getting to that. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that.
Okay.
We on that hype.
He squeaked by. For sure. He squeaked by. Yeah, but as far as Chimaev goes, I mean, the way I look at it is that shit was 1-1 going into the third. They both do what they had to do. And Burns didn't do shit until maybe the last 40 seconds. And he just is desperation. And he caught him. He caught Chimaev, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Because Chimaev, when Chimaev wasn't winging shit and he was just pumping the jab and shit, he wasn't getting touched. It's when he thought he rocked him and he tried to come and finish, that's when he started getting rocked back.
He can't fight going backwards. When Gilbert Burns decided to say fuck it and start throwing shots back and he clipped him, he had his ass on Bambi legs a few times. So
see now what is Colby gonna catch him with that's gonna make him go back?
Kobe's not gonna get tired. You understand?
Kobe ain't gonna catch him with nothing to make him go backwards though.
But Kobe's gonna hit him with a 5-6 piece combo. Kobe's gonna be in his face all night. And that gassing out that he did with Gilbert Burns last night, Kobe's gonna kill him.
And a 5-rounder for sure. I got Kobe taking it for sure.
Kobe's gonna drown him. You understand that, right? Because he gassed out trying to get Gilbert Burns out of there. A minute into the fight, he shot for a takedown. So he ain't taking Kobe down. He ain't taking Kamaru down. He ain't taking Luque down.
Where does Leon Edwards fit into this conversation? That's my real.
That's what I've been wondering.
Leon Edwards about to get a title shot. Leon Edwards about to get a title shot.
Leon Edwards is the San Antonio Spurs of the 170, the 170 pound division. 165. That nigga is the San Antonio Spurs, bro. Like niggas don't want to give him no credit, bro. But he like that, bro.
We gonna find out.
He needs a big win sometime within these next 5 years, yo. Like,
did Usman finish him? I don't think so. I think that was a split decision.
Nah, Usman mauled him. I think it was one of them. I think it was one of them 30-26.
Oh yeah,
across the board cards. You know what I mean?
I mean, but that was before he went on there. That loss is what woke him up.
Yeah, I think that was his last loss.
I mean, shit.
I think that was his last loss.
He deserved to be in there.
But you see what I'm saying? Look at the guys Usman had to go through just to get through a title shot, bro. And
Usman's resume is fire.
Trying to pump Khamzat Chimaev in there after he beat Gerald Meerschaert. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, they got to do something.
It was the way he did it, though. You got to look at the
Usman don't have no one left to fight. You got to start developing new names, bro. Like, it's gonna be all rematches.
Pretty much, he finna lap the competition. He got the John.
You put Khamzat Chimaev in there with Usman right now. Usman is gonna change his career.
Yeah, don't do that.
Kill his career. You put him in there right now, he's gonna get mauled.
But if you put him in with anyone other than Kobe and Usman, he's probably doing the mauling.
Luque.
I think he whoops Nate Diaz after that fight.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and Masvidal.
Yeah. I mean, Masvidal is pretty much a shot fighter right now. So,
and I fuck with Nate.
I fuck with Nate too, but Nate need to chill.
Hey, but that would be a hell of a fight, though. It'd be another good fight like we just seen. Those motherfuckers will go to war. I mean, I love everything about the mindset of like his motherfucker just want to fight. He even said he don't care about the ring. He just want the check. He just wants to fight. Like that's it.
To fight.
That's what's up.
I like guys like that. Because no matter what, he's always looking to finish. He's always looking to bring the fight. We ain't gonna see no motherfucking kick and run that we see from Izzy. We ain't gonna see no fucking lay and pray that we see from St. Pierre and these other motherfuckers. Yeah, that shit he pulled with fucking Romero. Man, as soon as he got caught, he just fucking
Romero didn't want to fight.
5 rounds.
Romero didn't want to fight.
Okay, when one person is literally running away, you can't say that person's the one that wants to fight.
Literally.
If there's two dudes in the street and one dude's kicking and saying, "Hell, someone stop!" That doesn't mean he wants to fight, bro. That's bully.
Wasn't a good dance partner, but then somebody who did want to fight.
Hey, why wasn't he though, DJ? Why wasn't he?
Somebody who did want to fight got knocked the fuck out. No. Robert Whitaker wanted to fight and got knocked the fuck out.
No. You forgot that whole first round, player, because they were fighting in that first round until Romero caught Izzy's ass, and then that motherfucker said, "Nope, we're not doing this no more," and did the leg kick strategy. That's what happened. They were fighting. Romero caught his ass with that fucking hook and wobbled the shit. And he said, "All right, we're gonna take the smart point strategy," which is cool because hey, that's part of MMA. If you can't stop it, fuck it. It's just like playing video games. You can't stop the leg sweep on Mortal Kombat, motherfucker. That's your fault. Like,
pretty much.
So you gotta learn how to cut off the ring or force them in a position where they can't just leg kick and run. Like.
And that's another guy, Khamzat Chimaev. He's like, I smash him. He can't wrestle. You put him in there with Izzy, he getting fucked up.
I want to see it.
Yeah, probably.
Put Khamzat Chimaev in there with Izzy. He showed me last night his striking arsenal ain't that good, man. It's average. He got power.
It's just the way he switched. Yeah. It's the way he switched back and forth. That though, nigga.
Yeah, he switches the pressure, the switch, the jab. His jab is nice when he's on it.
Don't mean shit when you running into shit.
I don't know, man. It's hard to fight backwards for 3 rounds. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, you got to watch out for the counters.
Ask Paulo Costa what his pressure got him against Izzy.
I'm just saying, Paulo
Costa buns. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. That motherfucker, Paulo Costa is ready to celebrate with his manager when June come up. You know what I mean? I mean, he on that other wave. I'm good off that.
Wow.
He liked it when Izzy did that to him. He liked it. Cause I know some motherfucker hump me. I don't care if I'm knocked unconscious. I'm waking up like, yo, what the fuck you doing, bro? Like, ain't no way I'm just gonna be like, you got me, man. Nah.
He beat Robert Whitaker twice.
Cool.
Like, we really want to talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You talking about Izzy? No one's debating Izzy. What is?
Okay, I'm just saying. You talking about leg kick and run? I'm seeing.
I mean, yeah, that was some bitch shit. Same shit Carlos Condit did to Diaz. Same shit.
He knocked Paulo Costa out. So
that has nothing to do with the fact that he didn't do it to Romero and he was scared. Like,
you can't say that man scared when Romero really didn't want to fight.
Anderson Silva has a bunch of highlight reel knockouts. He still had trash ass fights with Damian Maia, trash ass fights with ladies. He still has trash fights. Like, sometimes motherfuckers just take the safe route. Yeah, sometimes they go to be killers.
You can't make it an exciting fight when nobody want to fight you.
I'm gonna say this, DJ. I'm gonna say this, and you my dog. If me and you are ever out and about and we fighting, please be a fighter. Don't be a survivor. Please. Rock with me, bro. Like, take the fight. Don't someone else stop. Get off of me. Leave me alone. Like, fuck that shit.
Mix.
Let's go.
You know now it's not gonna. I'm telling you now, it's not gonna go away positive.
Hey, I swear to God, if I see your big ass leg kicking and running,
I ain't leg kicking shit. I ain't leg kicking shit. If we fighting in the street, we fighting. I'm talking about chairs.
Hey, I'm right. Hardcore match, baby.
TLC match.
Hey, man.
Straight TLC match. Some shit.
Hey, we're gonna Dudley Boys 3D something through a fucking table. I'm ready for all that.
Yeah, shit getting broke in that fight. But let's talk about it. We not even gonna talk about the main event because I knew he was gonna do that to Korean.
That was Korean Zombie retired.
I think everybody kind of figured he'd do that to Korean Zombie. Because, Korean Zombie's biggest attribute was his chin and his right hand. And once Alex Volkanovski took that away from him. So,
shit.
That was pretty much it, man. I knew he'd do that to Zombie. But let's talk about the fight I want to talk about. Let's talk about it.
Aljamain.
The reigning, defending, undisputed bantamweight champion of the world, Aljamain Funk Master Sterling. What a great performance last night he pulled off, man. After everybody, great performance. He backpacked.
Great.
Boy, do you see my face?
Great. What?
Great performance last night.
Great
performance last night. Great.
Hey, DJ.
Talk about it.
Hey, was you drinking that moonshine over there watching that shit, bro? What you talking about, man?
No. I was drinking some good Grand Marnier last night.
Hey, man, if you got the creek water, send that my way.
Hey, I've been telling them, man.
What? Hey, Cam will tell you niggas, bro. What? In my head, man, that shit'll get you some overkill. 2 shots of moonshine, chase it with some tequila. Oh yeah, you good.
Yeah, I got that shit. Put some lead in your pencil. But anyway,
you feel me? That's the same thing right there.
but man, I felt like he won the first 3 rounds easy work.
Yeah. I think the first was close, but yeah, I think the second and third too.
Second round should have been a 10-8 if we really gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
second round should have been a 10-8, man. But I don't understand how people gave him the first round. I mean, goddamn. Aljamain landed more strikes. Hell, Jan had kept his hands in his pockets for most of the round. All he did was chase him around, then try to cut off the ring, then shoot for a takedown, then try to do anything to cut the ring off. All he did was chase him and try to land that right hand because he was trying to fight angry.
So wait a minute. Are we gonna acknowledge the fact that Peter Yan didn't even have none of his cornermen there?
Yeah,
that's an excuse.
That's not an excuse, but I mean, it's
no. All his cornermen were there. Because he tweeted that about it. He was like, "Yeah, too bad your wish didn't come true."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, him and Aljamain Sterling were going back and forth about that on Twitter. He was like, "Yeah, too bad your wish didn't come true. All my cornermen made it. I made it. Because it was some supposed to be an issue about him getting into the country."
Yeah, the visas. Okay.
Yeah. So
all right. So
everybody was there.
Okay, well, shit, yeah, then now, nigga, I mean, it was put it like this, it was too close. Peter Yan kept it too close for it to be a championship fight, because I was telling Cam this shit, like, when it comes to these decisions, bro, the judges just always seem to lean towards the champion.
I think to me, what threw me off at the end of the fight, it was like Aljamain there to survive. He wasn't going out trying to win that motherfucker. That's what I didn't like about it. He didn't even have the face looking like he was trying to win. You know what I mean? Like the intensity wasn't there for me. The first round, 1 through 3, I was cool with it. But 4 and 5, it just was like, man, he don't even look like he want to win this. Like, what
Yeah,
he just
want to scrape by.
When he was on his back, it didn't really even seem like he was trying to finish him like that. You know what I'm saying? He was content with just holding him in place, not letting him get up. Like Khabib, he gets somebody in control like that, he's gonna try to put him away. He gonna put him away. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. Like what he did was nice. The control was great. I'm glad he won, but it wasn't overly impressive in my opinion.
Nah, it wasn't a championship performance. It wasn't something you expect from a champion.
Not at all.
I feel like he was trying to finish him, but I'm gonna give Jan his credit for defending. Because you saw how he kept transitioning from arm to arm, trying to sneak that choke in. That's what Aljamain does. He backpacks people. He backpacks people and bashes them while he's trying to get that choke in. That's what he did to Sandhagen, and that's what he's done to a lot of other top flight bantamweights. He backpacks people. That's what he does. So them last 2 rounds when he was shooting for those takedowns and kept getting stuffed, and Peter Yan was able to get off his striking, and he hurt Aljo a couple times. Even though he really didn't do any damage. Neither fighter really did any damage last night. But what Aljo was able to do, he showed a flaw in Peter Yan's game. You can control Peter Yan on the game. He on the ground. He can't get up. If you get him down, he can't get up.
Yeah.
So I felt like he was trying to choke him out, but I give Peter Yan credit for defending those submissions, man.
Okay. So 4 and 5.
Normally, 9 times out of 10, if Aljo gets your back, you going to fucking sleep.
So how do you feel about
Sandhagen?
Yeah, no, he got him out of there quick.
I think that he thought he had 3 in the bag also, so he just need to make sure he didn't get
put away.
No, I definitely think he wanted to finish. That's why he kept shooting for takedowns.
I don't know, man.
He saw that was his best opportunity to win the fight. He was like, I know if I can get this motherfucker down, he can't get up. Right. So you saw after the third, I think it was after the second round, I want to say, when Ray Longo pointed, I thought the shit was hilarious.
Yeah. Look at the motherfucker.
Look at that motherfucker.
Look at that motherfucker.
Shout out to Ray Longo and Matt Serra, man. I love that.
That's the best pan to the corner I've seen yet.
That is the best corner, man. I love those guys. Man, them and Duke Rufus. Duke Rufus had some legendary corner moments. And
Aljo, look at that motherfucker.
The way he used to talk to Anthony Pettis, he keep it straight up with it. He was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, kid. You're losing this one.
Yeah, you're losing.
He's like, you sure you want to go back out there?
I got a question for y'all when it comes to Aljo. Here's a question, because I could be wrong, so I don't want to make a blatant statement, but from what I can remember of his, he don't seem to have that much dog in him. It's like if he's up, he knows he's up, he's gonna keep it that way. And if he's down, he's kind of like, oh well, let's just see another day. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't really seem to have that bite down on mouthpiece. Like no matter what, you're gonna have to kill me tonight to get me out of here. I haven't seen that from him. Well, man, and that's something I would seek the chance.
What if you don't have to do that though? Man. He's not a striker, but so you're really not gonna see that in him.
But what if you don't have to see that in him? Like, what do you say about Floyd Mayweather?
Floyd Mayweather showed dog plenty of times in his career.
No. When he was up in them rounds in the fight, what did he do?
He coast.
Next.
What fight? What fight? You talking about like Birdo fight or something? You talking about?
He didn't turn.
I mean, you could point to maybe like 3 in his 50 that might have happened, but most of the time he's still winning the round. He don't just coast and give away a round. Like if anything, Floyd give rounds away early and figure you out and then shut you out. You don't really like think like, okay, well I'm up 7 rounds, so these last 4 you can have them. Like you don't end fights usually like that.
Who won the fight?
Aljo won for sure. I had a 3-2 Aljo myself.
No, I need you to say his whole name. Who won the fight?
Aljamain Sterling.
Appreciate that, brother.
Okay.
All right, Champion Hart, you take it easy, man.
All right, champ. Hey, so look what I'm saying. Who won that fight again?
I'm not answering that shit again.
You didn't say his name right though.
Jalen, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sorry I missed your comment earlier. Absolutely. Yeah, Kobe will kill him. They talking about putting Homicide in there with Kobe next. Kobe's gonna kill him.
That's a good fight, man, because they both push forward.
It's gonna be one of those Frankie Edgar. It's gonna be one of those Frankie Edgar, Yair Rodriguez type of ass whoopings.
Oh, great man!
That fight though, DJ.
Huh?
I hope you're wrong.
Hold on, quick, Mark.
I don't like Kobe.
I mean, Kobe's a turd, but hey, man, don't
He's a fucking American, Kyle. You don't like Americans.
Y'all don't like your ass either.
I know.
like I say all the time, man, don't let the fact that Kobe's a turd distract you from the fact, hey, man, he can fight, dog.
I mean, he can fight.
He can fight, man. Hey, Cowboy got mad squabbles, man.
Hey, I need you to address Aljamain Sterling with some respect. You say the lightweight champion of the world. You say his damn title.
Battleweight. I like that he called that old TJ Dopershaw.
Yeah. I don't. TJ don't deserve no fucking title shot.
Hey, can you show that man some respect as an American and say his whole title? Don't just say his name. Say the whole thing.
Nah, you the intro master. You said.
Nah. You need to, because you said he was gonna lose. You was talking a whole lot. Oh man,
I did. I thought he was.
Oh,
hey, hold on, like don't act like he just like that was a. He got by. It's good. It's a win.
Appreciate you, brother.
It's a win.
Salute to you, man.
At the end of the day, it's a win. However you got it done, it's a win. But it just wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't impressive to me. I am not impressed by your performance. You know
what, Max? I'm glad you brought that up, man, because I've been going back with these nitwits on Twitter all day, right? And everybody, oh man, he did no damage. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. It's like it's crazy because I heard nobody complaining when George St. Pierre used to win fights just like that.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't like laying press shit. I don't like none of that shit.
It was always jab, double leg, man. That's all he did.
But that's why I fuck with Pride back in the day. If you fought like that, they give you a yellow card. Like you motherfuckers need to be fighting each other. Stop trying to survive and lay on each other, run away from each other, and not engage with each other.
But the difference is that Aljamain wasn't just laying on Peter Yan last night. He was actually trying to sink in that submission.
He was acting.
He was working for submissions. That's what makes it different
in the world for defending those submissions. Because I'm sure as day. Oh man, he wanted to strangle Peter Yan last night. That would have been just a cherry on top, man. And then you got old.
Yeah, I just don't see what's next because Dillashaw don't make no fucking sense, man. Like. For him to be a drug cheat win, which I think he lost that fight against Sandhagen, and then get a title shot, and it's been about a year in between that, and then you get a title. Nah, you need to win another one, bro. You can't. He should.
He need to fight Yan.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
No, I know, maybe to it, nigga. He need to get that work.
I just think, okay, if he fights Yan, then it's kind of like whoever wins should get the title shot. But if Yan wins, he shouldn't get a title shot with just one win. And if TJ wins, I guess it's two, but it's really only one win to get a title shot too. Like they both kind of need to win at least two fights to get a title shot, I would say. But I don't know what the rankings look like.
Here's the problem with that, Max. Here's the problem with that, right? You got Sandhagen, who's coming off of a loss. He just lost to Peter Yan. Who else? I think Dominic Cruz ain't in the mix.
He won.
Who else is in the top five? I think Rob Font just lost.
Hey, you know what needs to happen, DJ?
What's that?
You know Volkanovski gonna go up and take that belt.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
From who?
He ain't got no one to fight.
Oh no,
other than Max.
Henry Cejudo back in USADA.
He'd have to go down.
USADA protocol.
Yeah, I heard about that too. I think Cejudo and Volkanovski is a good matchup. I think that's a good match.
Yeah, that's a good scrap. I hope Triple C does come back. That's a good scrap.
Yeah.
So, but Triple C's small though. He's a lot smaller than Volkanovski, bro.
I mean, Volkanovski a little.
Man.
Volkanovski is not little. He might be
he's
short, but he ain't little, bro. That nigga.
He's short. He's short. There you go.
He's short. He is not little.
That nigga played.
Yeah, he's short. He was like 200 pounds when he came in when he was playing rugby.
Yeah, you got to think about it. Cejudo could probably still make 25. on no planet ain't nowhere on this earth that Volkanovski can make 25.
Oh hell no, no.
Fuck no.
Nah. But see who goes up against that.
Decides to go up. Now Volkanovski decides to go up. Now we talking. Now we talking.
I think we might have some action with that, and they might just do that because I mean, who else he gonna fight? We gonna do fight Max for the third time?
But Oliveira and Volkanovski don't.
I think Max beat him twice, man. But it's gonna be hard to say.
I do too. Yeah.
I think Max beat him twice already. So that's why it's kind of hard for me to look at him as champ because, oh, man, I think Max beat you twice. But all right, whatever. And Max is my fucking guy, bro. But
I love Max, bro.
Yeah.
I think he definitely beat him the last time they fought.
But like I said, bro, if you fight a champion, bro, you can't let it go to a decision.
That's and Volkanovski won the fight by split decision the first time. We lost Max.
He'll be back. He'll be back. You know he getting his work right now, but he'll be back. He'll be back.
Yeah, Volkanovski beat Max by split decision the first time to win the belt. So split decision don't always go to the champion.
True that.
Hey, cause what's that dude name, man? That damn, he hella tall. From like Hawaii.
Volk can't make 135.
No.
I think he's from like Hawaii or some shit like that.
Oh, Max Holloway, motherfucker?
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah, that nigga.
This nigga.
I thought he won both them fights. I thought he won both them fights.
Go to bed, nigga.
Hold on. Somebody said right side got blocked. I ain't see.
Oh, no, he didn't.
I ain't see right side's comment.
How he get blocked?
Mark Nash said Taylor Bell blocked.
No, hell no. He shouldn't have.
I ain't see it. I can't see his comment, man. But yeah, don't block him, man. Don't block him. Whenever he comes back, don't block him.
I can see his comments.
Oh man, I ain't see his comment.
What comment?
We said Cameron S started the BC rivalry is one of the.
No, we're talking about a whole other person.
Oh my bad.
Man, I told you about that blocking people shit, man.
Stop touching shit, y'all.
Blocking if they don't call you a bitch or some shit, man, stop blocking niggas, man.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, you said yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, see, Cam, I thought it was Mark Nash. He was like, yeah, is it a robbery or a good scrap? Yeah, I remember Mark doing that about a year ago. It has been about a year ago now. Because we was talking about a few fights. We was talking about that Triple G and Canelo.
I do remember.
We talked about a few more fights. Was that a robbery or just a good scrap? So, but that Tisha Torres and Mackenzie Dern was a good scrap. But personally, I thought Tisha Torres won that fight. So
I thought she won the first and third round. The third round, she was active and she was landing.
Yeah, she pieced her up that third round, no doubt about it.
She got on her helmet.
Yeah, she definitely pieced her up that third round. I came away from that fight really impressed with Tisha Torres' grappling defense, man. Because 99.9% of chicks that get locked up by Mackenzie Dern are going to sleep or they're tapping. There's no way around that, man. I was really impressed with her last night. Somebody else I was impressed with, fucking Rocky. Rocky came back out of nowhere, just pieced up Aspen Ladd last night.
God, I know, and I was telling Kim, I was like, bro, Raquel Pennington she might be 13-9, but she like that. She tough. How long is Dern gonna be? Apparently, she's gotten with a new trainer and a new nutritionist, man. So, she's making 115 pretty easy now. I know she missed it a couple times. She missed it badly.
Yeah, she missed bad. She was coming in at like 122 and stuff, man. So
7 and 12 pounds overweight.
Yeah, man. So, and she did have a few fights at 125, but I think 115 is her weight class. But it's gonna be real interesting to see her going forward, man, because she's a lot bigger than Rose. She's a lot bigger than Rose, man.
But she's a lot bigger than a lot of them girls at 115. No, she like 5'7". She's bigger than a lot of them girls.
Oh man. We talk about the inferiors again, man.
What you mean the inferiors, man?
Man, it's a man's world.
What?
I want no females fight, bro.
What's Council talking about? How's everybody blood pressure?
If it ain't Valentina, I don't care.
He on some old nigga shit, or he serious?
Man, Valentina boy.
That's my baby. That's baby.
Hey, Max, calm down.
I don't give a fuck, DJ. I'm about to go through your blindside ass, man.
We'll fight over bullet now. We'll fight over bullet.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Mackenzie Dern look good. Some pictures.
Hey, Mackenzie Dern, a smoke show now. Smoke show.
Hey, Max. You on some bullshit. Hey, how do I hide the nigga? I didn't even see the shit happen.
What happened?
Oh shit! Hey man, somebody unblock right side, man. Taylor Bell, Kyle, somebody fix it. Somebody, whoever got a wrench in the chat, somebody fix it.
Hold on, I don't know how to do that.
Lightweight.
W right side. He's got that god awful Georgia logo on his.
How come Marcus see his shit when nobody else cares?
Yo, what's up with Mark? What's up with Mark Nash though? When you gonna do another ranking with the albums and shit, bro? That shit was tight.
Oh yeah, when he did it with the debut albums and whatnot.
When you gonna do another
Oh, somebody need to pause YouTube in the background.
That's Kyle.
That's my shit. Fucking up.
Fucking Kyle, man.
I'm trying to find this nigga page and shit. Oh, here.
Hey, what's going on, brother? What's going on?
Yes, sir.
We talking about your girlfriend in here, man. Old Mackenzie Dern, man. I think she lost that fight last night, bro.
They're trying to give her the push, man. If it's close, they're gonna give her the push.
You know, I'm patiently waiting on my baby to come back. Tatiana Suarez, and then she's just gonna fuck up everything.
He should be back now. I gave him a wrench, so he should be back. Oh shit! Everybody stop everything! God damn it! Hold on! Everybody stop everything!
Everybody gotta know what's going on, man.
The great philosopher is in the motherfucking house, man. The great philosopher.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Hey, she put up a great fight. That was a great scrap last night, man. I just think Tisha Torres did enough to win. But you know, that would have been a good fight. That would have been a good fight to push between a rematch between her and Rose as well, man. Rose has got a lot of rematches left now. I think that fight with Carla is going to be a good fight. Even though Rose has grown as a mixed martial artist, and so is Carla. Carla's had a long road back to the title, man. So I was glad that fight got announced here. I think they're going to be fighting on that same card as Glover and Yuri Prochazka.
Oh yeah, Singapore.
I forgot Glover was a champ. God damn.
Oh man, that's going to be a good fight. I got Yuri in that fight, but hey man, don't count out the old dog Glover, man. And the rematch of the 2020 fight of the year is also on that card.
Zhang Weili
and Joanna's on that card as well in Singapore. Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna be a great card.
That's a woman fight. That's a woman fight I watch right there. Them two,
man. I remember that fight. That fight was right before the lockdown. Oh man, what a great fight! If anybody has not seen that fight and if you're interested in checking out MMA, please go watch Zhang Weili.
It might be the greatest.
Joanna Jacek. Just type Weili versus Joanna. I can't spell Joanna's last name.
It's in the conversation for at least top 5 greatest women's fight of all time, if not top 3.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna ask y'all a question real quick.
It ain't too many women's fights that are just barn burners like that. A lot of them.
That's my point. That's my point.
But you can't deny the skills though, man, because you got to look at them two fights with Valentina and Amanda Nunes. Those were great fights. That fight with Holly Holm and Jermaine De Rondami. That was a great fight.
Yeah,
that was a great fight. But a lot of these women's fights, they're either boring or boring to casual fans, I should say, or they're wipeouts.
So I was gonna ask y'all a question. What do you think about the? I mean, this ain't gonna happen, but I was just thinking. I think they should do maybe one less fight per card and make all the fights 5-rounders because there's so many fighters that look good in these 3-round fights, but those 2 extra rounds make a big difference. So when they start going into these championship fights, main events, sometimes it's not as exciting because they don't fought too many 3-round fights. So if you're gonna be a champ or your goal is to be a champ, you should just be fighting 5-round fights. I mean, they don't do that shit really anywhere else on a regular basis like that. I mean, as far as like in boxing, you have the 8 and 10 rounders, but you're not a contender level if that's what you're doing at that point in time.
I think the only 5-round fight that ain't been a championship fight was that Nate Diaz and Leon Edwards.
It was another fight too, man. That wasn't the main event or a championship. It was another fight that was a 5-round fight.
But that was recently because somebody dropped out, right?
Damn, I can't think of it. It was another fight recently that wasn't a main event, but it was a 5-round fight. It wasn't a main event or a championship fight. It was a 5-round fight. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think
what's the name?
Colby on the card, right?
It just happened.
No. It was one of them fight nights.
RDA Moicano. RDA Moicano.
Yeah, that's because RDA came in and didn't they fight at the catch weight?
Yeah, that was a Colby Masvidal
catch weight because that was a late replacement.
Yeah, they fought
that was after RDA pulled what's his name, pulled your other guy's panties down. Islam. Yeah, he pulled his panties down. So
there you go.
Islam don't have to fight that motherfucker. That's below him.
All Positive Network. They had the fight of the night, and then Adesanya and Romero stared at each other 25 minutes. Yeah, that was a terrible fight, man. But I think that was more so on Romero than anything.
Nah, Romero stood right there and said, "Come get it." As he said, "Oh, like it, can catch me, tap kick."
I'm the champion. You want the belt?
I wish I was in a fight with someone that he kind of tell people he whooped my ass and I just had a swollen shin. Like the fuck? If that's all it takes, man, fuck. I'm about to run up in the pin and be like, "What's up, bruh?" Bink, leg.
Need to be 3 rounds. Most of these big dudes can't fight hard and efficiently for 5 rounds.
Then they don't deserve to be a champ. They don't deserve to be a champ.
Does anybody have right size math? If y'all do, man, let him know that I made him a moderator, so he should be back.
Yeah, Kyle, you need to speak on these gloves, bro. These loaded gloves.
Man, I don't agree with Fred. Nigga, I already told you that. Y'all want to listen to the? Oh, you know, my bad. I'm a yes man. Yo, man, those gloves is loaded as hell, bro.
Oh man, shut up, man. Don't start that shit.
You ain't heard me say that.
There you go, Mark. Where that super chat? Bring it in, bro. You got to do it now. You said it. He said he got a super chat for me to root my hair, man. Shit.
Yeah, man, but it was a great card last night in the UFC, man. For those who missed it, it was a really good card with a lot of competitive fights.
I'm real quick
though. We're gonna transition over to boxing now, fellas. Hey, I don't know where y'all want to start, but we damn sure ain't gonna talk about King Cap, man, unless y'all really want to.
No, hell no. Listen,
that fight was god fucking awful. That
was good though.
No, he didn't.
I gotta say this.
No, he didn't.
He looked better than Aljo.
Yeah, you know what? No. Bring it back in. Bring it in.
Hey, slow down, cowboy. I'm bringing him back, man. Hold on. I'm gonna bring the nigga back.
Peace, brother. Appreciate you for coming in, man.
Trigger.
Hey, real quick though, Lubin got a broken jaw, a broken nose, and a separated shoulder.
That's why his face looked like that. It wasn't because of loaded gloves. He broke that shit.
I mean, if somebody hits you in the face with 300 uppercuts, you're going to swell up like a pumpkin.
Bro, Lubin has no defense. Like, zero. He kept catching the same shots over and over again. Like,
and that's what, you know what, Max? That's what troubled me the most. The fact that he kept getting hit with the same shit through 9 rounds is what bothered me. It wasn't the fact that, you know, Fundora was hitting him with some good shots. It's the fact that how you keep getting hit with the same shit. Now we're not in there. We're not seeing what he's feeling. We're not seeing what he's seeing. We're not feeling what he's feeling. But at some point, something's gonna click to where, wait a minute, he keeps hitting me with the same shit. I'm gonna figure out how to do something different.
Yeah, because I don't see Fundora being slick enough to be setting traps to make you fall for the same shit. He's pretty straightforward, pretty rock'em sock'em in a sense, like a video game kind of style character. I don't see him setting traps, being slick, using his footwork, making you fall into anything really. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I said these are two B-level fighters.
Crazy angles. He wasn't cutting crazy angles. He wasn't turning him.
Well, when I said that shit last week, everybody got on me. Those are the two B-level fighters, bro. Like both of them. It's just Lubin like a B- level fighter now. So
yeah, he's a dog.
I don't know.
Positive network. That is something. That was one of my keys to it. Go ahead, Kyle. My bad.
No, I'm saying nigga's a fucking dog, man. You can't say you're a fucking B-level fighter, bro. Cut the shit.
Yeah, he's not A-level. He's A-level.
Only the champions are A-level.
Or contenders or ex-champs or something along the lines of that.
Lubin's a contender, bro. Lubin's a contender. He was ranked number 1 in the division.
Let's show that man, hold on, and show him some respect. Hold on, nigga, listen. Show that nigga some respect because he didn't take that fight. Because he was the mandatory for whoever won, he had next. So he didn't have to take that fight if he didn't want to. So
bad business decision.
And they better give him a rematch too.
For what?
Yeah, Kyle, I disagree.
Yeah, that's what.
He was leaving on the scorecards, though, bro.
I don't think you need to do a rematch, bro.
What you mean?
Don't
He was
do that.
up on the scorecards.
Yeah, and that's why I was upset. That's why I was upset last night when I spoke to y'all about that. I felt like Lubin was up on the cards. I felt like he was winning that fight, and I was beside myself that Kevin Cunningham stopped that fight. Now,
okay, did you think he was going to win the fight though? At the pace that the rate it was going at that point in time, did you think for those next couple rounds, Lubin was somehow going to turn it on and win the rest of those rounds and win the fight?
Doesn't matter what I think. He was winning the fight.
And that's why you don't leave it in the hands of judges.
I have no clue how those next three. We had no clue how those next 3 rounds were going to turn out. People can throw out projections all they want to. It was like, oh man, he was taking a lot of punishment. I don't know how this fight was going to, I don't think it's going to turn it around. And what I say all the time, man, and this is just me, this is just my personal opinion. Before a trainer stops a fight, right? Like I'm not a trainer, and I've never been in the ring, but I would want my trainer to have a conversation with me in the corner, like, yo, daddy, I don't like what I'm seeing out there. If you keep taking this punishment, I'm gonna stop it. I would like for that type of conversation to happen before you throw in the towel. Give me an opportunity to turn it around, or let me know what you're seeing isn't, I'm not doing as good as I think I'm doing out there. So give me an opportunity to bite down on my mouthpiece and try to get this dude out of here, or at least back him up off of me some, to where I can stay in this fight. Don't just throw in the towel. I think every trainer, if y'all have that type of relationship, which every trainer pretty much, if you've been working with them for years, like Kevin Cunningham and Lubin have been working together for a few years now, they have that type of relationship where he could have had that conversation with him about, hey, I don't like what I'm seeing. I think you're taking too much punishment. Let me, you got to show me something. Mikey Garcia and Robert Garcia, they had that conversation, I think the 9th or 10th round in that Arrow fight. It was like, man, if you keep taking this punishment, Robert Garcia told Mike, if you keep taking this punishment, I'm going to stop this fight. So I think there should have been a conversation had, even going back to the Wilder and Fury 2 fight. I think Mark Breland should have had a conversation with Wilder. Like, I think you're taking too much punishment. I'm going to give you one more round. And if you keep taking this punishment, I'm going to stop the fight. I think that conversation needs to be had before any trainer decides to stop a fight. But that's just my personal opinion,
But on that same argument, if they are that close, then the fighter got to trust the trainer. The trainer knows what he's doing, because before that round started, his trainer seen that motherfucker's face. He knew the end was coming. So it was like, what are you gonna do? You can't even fucking see out your damn eye. Like, and the scene kept running into the same shit over and over and over. And even with the knockdown, I mean, with Lubin's knockdown Fedora early, so it kind of makes you think, oh, maybe he could have pulled it out. That wasn't even he took a knee. He didn't get knocked down. He didn't get wobbled. He was getting bombed on.
Oh,
took a fucking knee.
Go back and watch that. I know what knockdown you talking about. That was the 7th round. Nah.
No, but the early one.
He just went down slow.
The first one
went down slow. He just went down slow.
He took a knee.
And even then, somebody beat you to the point to where you got to take a knee.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
So which one is worse, man?
But I think it's smarter to take the knee than just get concussed to the point that you don't have your equilibrium no more.
Hey, and also, he stopped the fight because the motherfucker just wasn't listening. You know, he told
also
him,
true. Also
he
true.
told the nigga.
Shout out to Mark Nash, man. Shout out to Mark Nash, baby. Shout out to Mark Nash. That's right. 20 people matched the donation, man. Support the show. Support the show. No, I didn't. Yeah, man. But the whole thing with the gloves, I just, I don't know. I really, I really don't want to get into that again, man. We went through that whole thing with Wilder and Fury.
Getting into it, bro. Them gloves is loaded, bro. Them gloves is loaded.
How?
Yeah,
he didn't take his gloves off.
Boxing. Lubin wasn't listening to his corner. He was not listening to Kevin Cunningham. Kevin Cunningham kept telling him, turn him. Hit him to the body, turn him. And he was not listening. He'd always, I don't know if he couldn't do it or wasn't listening, but I don't know what was going on.
Why he got to take his gloves off, bro, right when the fight over? If I'm over here being interviewed, why the fuck do I got to take my gloves off right now?
Well, normally
some fighters do, some fighters don't. A lot of them do, a lot of them don't, man. It's a personal preference.
Bro. You don't got no evidence of nothing talking about the nigga had shit in his gloves. What the fuck?
Talk about it, Cam. Talk about it.
Look at Lubin's face.
Getting irritated with that shit.
Hey, Cam, sick of it, man.
It look like
he got his ass pieced up.
All that means is they cannot accept that Lubin got his ass whooped that bad. That's it. He must have something in his gloves. Look at his face. He got his ass whooped.
His face looked like Kodo's face versus Margarito.
His face looked like Martin's face versus Tommy Hearns.
Oh, damn. Damn. Nah, he wasn't that bad. But God damn, man. He would have been.
He would have been if that Tommy get thrown in.
Hey, I've been holding that joke in forever. I wasn't even gonna tell that joke. I told it to you earlier, just amongst friends, but I ain't gonna say it out in public. Fuck you, Mex. Fucking American.
Hey, we right here, man. We right here.
Hey, see, that's like holding all your spades to the end of the game, man. You better try to win them books.
Hey, get them early. Get them early.
Hey, shout out to Taylor Bell, man. Shout out to Taylor Bell. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
Hey, you let me know anytime you're trying to run some spades. I will download an app or whatever. I'm with all that.
Oh, man, right now I'm just trying to beat Wildlands, man.
Hey, for real, you need to plug that moonshine note, DJ. I've been asking you for a long time already.
Yeah, man, you was talking about you there like
and when you're ready,
Florida.
And when you're ready,
I'm ready. I got your. What's up? Tell me the price. I sent the cash app through.
You make moonshine, DJ?
No, I don't.
He got a plug.
People who do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bro, you in Florida, bro?
Nah, I'm not. I'm in Alabama.
Oh, you close enough?
He in Alabasta.
He in Alabachi? Oh yeah, you close enough.
What kind of flavors y'all got? Y'all got that apple.
Man, that's how you know niggas don't drink that moonshine, boy. You gotta go with that clear, boy. That original.
Clear.
No. I had the
White lightning, baby. White lightning.
Something like that. It was.
You feel me?
Yeah, the apple shit's good too, but yeah, they ain't not like the clear though.
Cool.
I mean, the pumpkin spice one good too, though. You don't get me wrong. I don't even like that pumpkin spice shit, but on that, that's him.
What the clear tastes like? Taka vodka?
Nigga, it tastes like that thing, bro.
Like hot lava.
It tastes like that thing.
Yeah, Fondura. Hey, listen, I said that too, Taylor Bell. I was like, listen, I guarantee you one of either Fondura's ribs are broken or he has severely bruised ribs today. His hips are hurting because Lubin was beating him all in his hips and all in his ribs and all in his solar plexus. And I promise you, he's pissing blood today. He took an ass whooping too. We just didn't see it on his face. But he was red as a lobster last night. Fondura looked like a lobster after he got out that ring last night. That's why they put that shirt on his ass.
They got to run that shit back, man. Fuck that.
That's
a fight of the year candidate already, though.
Yeah, that was a great fight, man. But Tony, shout out to Tony Harrison, man. I've been saying ever since last year with his last fight, I'm gonna give him a mulligan because that was his first fight without his father and his trainer in his corner. So, I was willing to give him a mulligan on that one, man. So, and he came out and proved me right last night. That was the Tony Harrison that beat Charlo last night. He pitched a shutout against a guy who had just gave Fundura all he can handle and then some. So,
yeah, Tony Harrison looked great.
Harrison looked good last night, man.
He still got
And
another
he's Detroit.
He looked good. He looked way better than Aljamain Sterling, sure.
And he had on some bugs.
Aljamain the fucking champ, and he about to strangle Dopershaw.
I hope so. I fucking hate DJ, so I hope Aljo beats the shit out of him.
Bird, man, fucking. Cheap.
I feel like I'm the only nigga that fuck with TJ Dillashaw, man.
Man, fuck Dopershaw.
Probably just you.
Bro, he ain't the first nigga. Stop acting like he the first nigga to get popped because niggas still cheer for John Jones and this bitch.
Right.
Oh God, bro.
When Conor McGregor was right about you, like you shooting pretty fucking low.
I mean, shit. That's Mystic Mac.
He got
Mystic Mac.
It's Mystic Mac, bro. What you mean?
Oh man. He's like, where's that little weasel? Where's that little snake?
Where's the weasel? Where's the little weasel?
So, hey,
take over your gym, you take over your show.
Henry Connor does that to everybody. Remember how he did Jeremy Stevens?
Hey, Connor ain't shit, by the way.
You see how he did Jeremy Stevens? Who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah,
man. I like Connor until he threw that fucking dolly through that bus. I was with him.
He break. Oh yeah, do it, Cam. Do it.
He break bus, so what? He break bus, so what?
Same location.
I come to fight. He tap like chicken.
Hey, Khabib was about that action, boss.
Hey, I love Khabib, bro. I love Khabib.
He will truly be missed. Khabib will truly be missed in the sport. But I'm glad he retired because wasn't nobody beating him.
I just wanted him to run through a couple more people.
Somebody would have came along because there's somebody out there for everybody. There's somebody out there for everybody, but what none of these guys in the top 10 right now beating Khabib, man.
I think Khabib will move up and take Usman.
He gonna fuck Usman up, bro. Usman don't want that nigga on the ground.
What?
First of all, I'm not gonna lie, y'all.
Bro, we're talking about a nigga that's perfect, bro. We're talking about a nigga that's perfect, bro.
I can't allow you to disrespect the black man on this black man.
Damn, bro, them Russian niggas is different. Them Russian niggas is different, bro.
Nah, fuck that bullshit you talking about.
Marty from Nebraska anyway, so you feel me?
You said what?
Somebody said Charles Oliveira would have beat Khabib.
They smoking.
Yeah, right.
Now they drinking that white lightning.
I would want to see it because they say everybody gonna do good against Khabib, and then you get in there.
I can't believe it.
Yeah,
against that nigga.
And everybody that's ever faced Khabib after they're done, don't nobody make no excuses except for Conor, but everyone else is like, yo, he's that guy.
Don't nobody want no rematch either, do they?
No.
When Justin Gaethje said he was good off that nigga, that said everything I needed to know.
Hey,
yeah, because Gaethje's ready for everyone.
Hey,
nobody want no more of that shit.
Hey, listen.
So you want some too, old man? Nope.
The thing I love about Conor McGregor, though, the thing I love about Conor McGregor, even after getting his ass whipped, leg broke, choked out, he still want that work again.
Come on, he on the ground talking shit.
Hey,
terrifying. Laying on the ground next to him, he talking shit into the mic.
Listen. The most terrifying shit, right? When Khabib was talking to Michael Johnson, he's like, I deserve title shots.
Yeah.
Give up.
You should quit. I deserve title shots. You know this. Give up now.
He starts talking to Dana outside the ring. Like,
hey, Dana, put your phone down. Put your phone down.
Dana, I deserve title shots. You know this.
You know this.
And how he was talking to Conor, I was hollering.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I cried from a real place.
Talk now.
Let's
talk
now.
Conor saying it's just business.
Let's talk now. Let's talk now. Let's talk now.
It's just business. I'm sorry.
It was just business. It was just business.
It's just business.
Hey, no,
Hey, it's a joke, man. It's a prank, bro. It's a prank.
Ain't no shit talk like John Jones and motherfucking.
Hey, shout out to the Eagle of Dagestan, man. Hey,
Hey,
this
man.
guy.
Hey,
this
hold
guy,
on. Hey, pussy, are you still there?
Oh yeah.
You know what, John? You're a real piece of shit. That's crazy.
Oh, you talking about John Jones and Daniel Cormier?
Yeah. See, I beat you
like,
off for a weekend of
I
cocaine.
wish I was next to you right now. I'd spit in your fucking face.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I wish you would.
I would kill you. I would kill you, Daniel.
DC, I would literally kill you.
Hey, can we go ahead and admit MMA has the best trash talk out of anybody because they really
I
mean
got
that
his
shit?
dumb ass. Hell yeah.
I don't know. I Eat Your Kids is still legendary, man.
I got real training partners. You over here playing touch butt with that dork in the park.
I don't know. Hey, nothing scary than Mike Tyson telling you I'm gonna fuck you and make you love me. That's some scary shit. I'm not getting in the ring.
Get him out of there.
Hey, I'm faking an injury. I'm sorry. I pulled my hammy.
I think bare knuckle, man, is the best trash talk, man.
Let's go, Carl. Let's go.
Hey, the way he
$5 a month.
Hey, actually, that now. Hey, listen, you know what sport is big once they start letting you stream that shit online. So we'll be streaming that online. Shout out to the streamers out there.
Shout out to Shakey's TV, man. Y'all go tap in.
And Bravo J, I hear all of that, right? I hear all of that. And with all of that being said, he still gets taken down, he gets bashed, and he gets strangled. That's just what's going to happen. Man. But yeah, cut the shit, man. He ain't beating no fucking Usman.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Who,
Khabib? Yeah, he wouldn't beat no Usman.
All right.
Oh, come on, man.
He wouldn't beat no fucking Usman.
Usman's not stopping those takedowns.
Bro, he
might stop a couple.
What? You do realize Usman's never been taken down, right?
Usman's only faced one wrestler.
That's not true.
Kobe. That's it.
What about Woodley?
Damian Maia couldn't take him down.
Woodley came from a wrestling background
and all that.
Woodley couldn't take him down. Damian Maia couldn't take him down.
Damian Maia's not wrestler.
Kobe couldn't take him down.
Kobe's the only one.
Elite grapplers. Those are 3 elite grapplers right there.
Woodley is not an elite grappler. He's not an elite grappler.
What? Oh man, come on, dog.
Woodley?
Like I know my man lost 5 straight on the way out the door. But
let me know what. Okay, what was the last fight? Just give me the last fight you can remember. Woodley just dominating grappling.
He didn't need to.
Okay, so it didn't happen. Is what you're saying? Thank you. Thank you. So
Boy
where's this idea?
He didn't need to because he was sleeping, motherfucker.
Hey,
but, all right.
That's what I'm saying. He fell in love with that shit and he stopped wrestling. He's never been an elite wrestler.
Let's be real, Max.
Max is
Usman
crazy. He
beat the fight out of Tyron Woodley. Hey, listen, I love Tyron Woodley. He was the only reason why I used to watch MMA. And I after this is how I became a fan of Usman. After I seen him just ragdoll, throw Tyron Woodley around the ring like a damn wrestling buddy, I said, you know what, man? That motherfucker is great. He's the GOAT. Because Tyron Woodley wrestled a little bit. The motherfucker couldn't get the nigga off of him.
This motherfucker is great.
Man, get the fuck out of here, Max.
Tyron Woodley, I'm saying, give me an example, bro, please. Ultimately, he's a wrestler. He wrestles in his fights. You've seen fights where he wrestles, takes it down. Like,
aren't you the same nigga that said the nigga that was gonna beat man? You said he's gonna beat the heavyweight champion.
Who?
Francis. Didn't you say Buddy was gonna beat Francis?
No, hell no. Because I didn't say wrestling because Francis was fucking with Usman. I was like, Usman probably got a better at wrestling. We've seen it in Stipe fight, so if he can do that, that's it. I thought that Gon's only chance was to outpoint him with the leg kick, Izzy style. You feel me? Leg kick.
Didn't you say that he was gonna lose to Stipe?
Who, Francis?
Yeah.
The second time?
Yeah.
No, that was me.
No, I was undecided on that shit.
That was me.
Well, okay, I was just said that dumb shit. I had you saying kept calling him champion of the world and shit all day. Yeah.
I said the shit 3 times and that was it. Because I mean, shit, he had just beaten him. He had just watched Francis like a couple years before. So come on, man.
Yeah. Well, he didn't do it this time.
Yeah, and, he didn't do it this time, and that's we're bringing up old shit.
Now when you
was also the same motherfucker who said Marcus Brown was gonna get knocked out by Archie.
Hey, none of that shit. All that shit you talking about got nothing to do with Woodley is not an elite wrestler. So let's not go there.
Man, stop.
He has a wrestling background. He is not elite. And
I mean, shit, he didn't get it. He didn't get a chance to wrestle too many motherfuckers. He was icing people, but
Yeah, see his shit fucking up on purpose. See,
they knew he was talking crazy.
Yeah, that's why they got him out of here. Shout out to StreamYard. Shout out to his bad fucking connection.
Y'all think Lubin
got that bootleg Wi-Fi?
As a result of brain damage?
Huh?
I believe he really lost a lot after that Charlo KO. Fundora took the rest of his chin. I mean, I think the questions about his chin went away last night because he took a lot of punishment and he kept taking it, man. He didn't.
Charlo put the nigga to sleep. Charlo put the nigga to sleep, nigga. The nigga Fundora didn't put him to bed. And if the nigga would have boxed a little bit more, he could have beat Fundora's ass. Man, shout out to my dog, man, Delonte, man, Henderson, man. Appreciate you, big dog. Let me go ahead and put that up, man. Those are the ones that matter. Shout out to all the super chats out there.
Exactly. It makes it crazy.
Yeah, see, I said that about those rival gloves, man. I noticed Lomachenko uses those, Keith Thurman uses those. Fundora used them last night. I've seen a few more people. I think Demetrius Andrade has used them before. There's a few people who's used those rival gloves, man.
Alexander Usyk
used those rival gloves. So I'm not. Are they more of a puncher's gloves, or they're more of a puncher's glove, or what? But I'm not too familiar with them. But I just see a lot of people using them now. But I know Lubin had on the Grants, which is what people call an orthopedic glove, because Floyd Mayweather wore those for the back half of his career because of his hands, because he had brittle hands. He kept breaking his hands. So, even with that, man, Lubin hit him with some good shit last night, bro. He hit him with some good shots to the body. It was just Fundora got some dog in him, man. We found that out last night. We found a lot out about Fundora last night, and we found out a lot about Lubin.
I want to see Fundora fight like a slick boxer, man, because he's more of an inside fighter. Even though he's tall, he don't know how to use his length. He don't know how to jab, and I don't see him being able to do any of that. He always ends up in a dogfight in the inside by the end of the day. So
you know who else does that? Lighter weight class, but you know who else does that? Cool Boy Steph.
Yeah.
Cool Boy Steph does that.
At the end of the day, always end up forehead to forehead, just chunking them. But I'm gonna have to skate out because I got some company coming over right now. So
just blame it on your bad Wi-Fi, bro. Just blame it on your bad Wi-Fi.
No, hold on. I don't got no bad Wi-Fi. Come on, man. By myself, I live alone. I got 1,000. We good. My Wi-Fi is good.
Man, go jack off, bro. We'll see you later.
Hey, Kyle. I think your next your introduction song for here on out, it should be that. I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, and I'm black, and I'm black, y'all.
Well, now that my show is monetized, I can't really be using shit like that.
Oh man, just remix it. Get one of your partners to remake it.
Now that we getting money, you know what I'm saying? Now that we getting money out here in these streets, man, we can't be out here just doing bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I feel it. All right, well shit. Well then just make it "We Are the World" or some shit. You know what I'm saying? America, baby.
Get your American ass up off this drum, man.
I'm gonna holler at y'all. I might come back on later if y'all still fuck around.
Brother. Take
care. All right, bro.
Yeah, man. Anybody catch Lil G's fight yesterday?
Oh shit, fuck that. Hey, can we talk about Michaela Mara though?
I missed her fight, bro. I was watching the UFC card. I was watching UFC in the PBC card. I missed her fight.
Yeah. She got.
And shout out to my guy L Dub, the plug, man. He told me some information that I did not want to hear, but it had to be said. Alicia Baumgartner ducked her, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't really her ducking. It was a business decision.
Yeah, I got that. But man, damn it, man, I didn't need to hear that. Cripple G.
DJ, come on, man. Come on. What you doing, man? Come on, man.
Hey, man, we gave him like 5 minutes, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Until somebody top until somebody get to it, or you know what I mean? We living that up there, man. Until somebody super chat again, man.
Hey, man, we're gonna get to these other comments. But yeah, West Coast boxing, I agree. Lil G don't stand a chance against Cinnamon. I think Cinnamon stops him this time because he looked 40. Not go. There's no ifs, ands, buts around it. There's no other way around it. He looked 40.
What's the point?
But fortunately for him, he was fighting a guy who's coming off of a 2-year layoff and an injury.
DJ,
what's up, brother?
What's the point of even doing that fight? Like, why they not doing the Charlo fight or something else?
Because Cinnamon wants to do it.
He just could do what he wants type shit.
Triple G has been purposely only fighting mandatories because he wants a third fight with Cinnamon. He wants one more big cash out. In my opinion, he wants one more big cash out fight before he finally hangs up the gloves. I think Cinnamon's gonna knock him out and retire him, and that's pretty much what he wants. But because he could easily fight, Charlo or. Or he could have fought Demetrius Andrade all those years. They were over there on the same network together.
What do you think? You think he skipped Jamal and fight Jamel in a few years?
Who? Lil G?
No. Oh, that's what you call him?
Lil G? You talking about Lil? That's what Andre Ward used to call him.
Oh, okay.
Because it was a whole issue that Andre Ward wanted to fight Lil G.
No, not Triple G. I'm talking about
Cinnamon.
Yeah.
It's hard to predict what Cinnamon's gonna do, man. Old Cinnamon, he's got his eyes on that 175-pound division right now. I think this fight with Bivol is gonna be a lot tougher than he thinks it is. Shout out to All Positive Network. Appreciate the super chat, brother. I think this fight with Bivol is going to be a lot tougher than he thinks it is going to be. I think he might actually get cut up and actually get bruised in this fight. So it's going to be hard, man. After this fight, I don't know where he's going to go. He might stay at 175 if he wins. Then again, he might come back down to 168. He's either going to after he fights it at 175, he's going to have some time to decide whether or not he's going to come back down to 168. And fight Lil G because I think Lil G will move up for that fight, and we'll see what happens after that, man. But then again, he was talking about moving up the cruiserweight, so it's hard to say what old Cinnamon's gonna do now. But I don't think he's gonna fight Andrade or Charlo. No. It's gonna be man. I think Jamel's gonna stop Castaño next month, so it'll be interesting to see what he does next. Will he stay down there? Will he stay down at 154 and fight Tim Tszyu or Fundora or his IBF mandatory Bakram? He's got options at that weight class, but I just don't see anybody in any weight class holding on to all 4 belts that long because of the sanctioning fees. So. It'll be interesting to see if he stays down there or if he moves up. So Bumgarner's already talking about being an ace side. I don't think she wants to fight. It's a shame if it doesn't happen. Yeah. That's pretty much what my guy L-Dub was telling me, saying she had an opportunity to take the fight with Michaela Mayer and she ended up signing with Eddie Hearn instead. So she ended up fighting a mandatory or whoever this lady is that she's going to be fighting this weekend. She ended up taking that fight instead. So we'll see what happens with that, man. But I think personally what I think Eddie Hearn is doing, because, a Bumgarner is signed to Matchroom. Personally, what I think he's doing is he's setting up a unification bout on his side of the street, so to speak, with Choi, who's the WBA champion. She's been a champion longer than anybody. She's actually the longest reigning champion right now. She's been a champion longer than even when Gary Russell was a champion. So let me look her up. Let me find her name again. Let me see. I know her last name's Choi, but she's a Japanese lady, and yeah, she's the 130-pound WBA champion. So, and she's also signed with Matchroom. So I think that's what Eddie Hearn is trying to set up. But a 3-belt unification fight would have been great. You know what I mean? Y'all still with me, or everybody that went to sleep?
No, I'm with you, DJ. We got to get back.
I'm with you.
We got to get back to
only on this UFC.
I never got to get my questions off.
Okay, go ahead, brother. My bad.
All right. So first, I want to say this: is it the fact that he just got bumped up so fast that you're not really impressed by it, or?
Oh, you come on Homicide?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how they moving him. It's okay. They want to it's they pick certain guys they want to fast track to a title. Like, I don't understand how you can go from fighting on the early prelims to a title shot without having to fight, with only fighting one guy in the top 5 or one guy in the top.
Because he only got hit for one time in 4 fights.
When you're just fighting guys, that's gonna happen. We saw what happened last night when he has to fight the top of the food chain. And like I said, those other guys in the top 5, I believe, beat him. They're moving him too fast. It's how the promotion is moving him. You can't.
They made the right call putting him and Burns on that card. That could have been the main event on a fight night card.
Who do you think won then? Did you think
it could have been? It could have been.
Burns won it.
But it's the narratives also surrounding him that nobody wants to fight him. When Neil Magny's been called him out, Gilbert Burns called him out. Somebody else called him out too.
Neil Magny.
They acknowledged that.
I said Neil Magny.
Oh, yeah.
Neil Magny's been dying for that fight. Neil Magny's been trying to call him out, but you'll see the UFC skip over Neil Magny to send him straight to Gilbert Burns, trying to push him up into that top 10 and top 5 to try to push him.
Because then that puts pressure. But see, that's what they need to do, because that helps the niggas that's just trying to hold on to their spot. Now they got to fight somebody.
Everybody was saying he ain't fight nobody. That's what Kobe said. That's
so now. So now, what's the excuse to not fight Chimaev if you rank number 3, 4, 6, 7? Hell, even Kobe.
They're gonna put him in there with Kobe next. And I think that's a mistake. I think Kobe's gonna bash him. Kobe's gonna expose a lot of holes in his game. He is not ready for Kobe. That's my whole thing about how they're moving him. He's not ready. Even though he put on a good performance against Gilbert last night. Gilbert exposed a lot of holes in his striking.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's just his first big fight jitters.
If he can't run over you in the grappling, chances are you got a good chance to beat him. I think Gilbert beat him last night, but that's just me.
Really?
Yeah.
You gave him 1 and 3.
I gave Gilbert 1 and 3. When I gave Gilbert
2 and 3.
I gave Gilbert 2 and 3.
Yeah.
I gave Gilbert 2 and 3. Close, but I gave him 2 and 3.
It'll win either way, but even if
I don't see anybody in the top 5 beating him. And see, that's Bravo Jay. That's where we disagree, because I already named the guys who I think will beat him. Hell, I think Neil Magny gives him a tough fight. Neil Magny will be a tough fight for him.
That's what he said. He said, "I don't see anybody else top 5." Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, just I don't see him beating Vicente. I damn sure. I think the real fight that I've been wanting to see, and I've been talking to my brother DB about this. The one guy who I've been saying from the jump since they started talking about moving him the way he's moving him is Vicente Luque. Vicente Luque, he is not going to run over in the grappling. And Vicente Luque is a guy you will have to hit with a fucking shovel to knock him out. So I've been wanting to see, I've been calling for that fight. After that, it's been Neil Magny, then Gilbert Burns, and what's the other guy? even though he's been out grappled here lately. I think he'd be a tough fight for him. Oh yeah, Chiesa. Michael Chiesa would be a good fight for him.
I feel like that's gonna go down like the Meerschaert fight.
You think so?
He might punch him.
Chiesa ain't got hands like that. Niggas acting like, bruh, Kazma is real technical with his striking, but he don't. You feel me?
See,
his hands work
I don't
different.
think
His
so.
hands work different to other niggas. Like
And
the
he
way
wasn't
he
doing
throws
no
punches,
combo.
his punches to me, his punches look slow as fuck. But it's like the last end of it, he just put all his power
He
on
just
it.
turn
So
it
that
over,
shit
yeah.
be coming.
He changes
Like,
the speed of it while he's throwing it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he makes sure to, like, the way he throws his power is always at the end of his punch. He not throwing really from the shoulder. It's like it's coming from his chest and his core. You feel me?
See, I didn't see that. I just saw him winging punches last night.
Like, if you rewatch it,
I didn't see him setting up shots, moving his head. I saw him standing right in front of Gilbert. And whenever Gilbert returned fire, he caught him and he wobbled him.
Yeah.
Now he catch Gilbert and hurt Gilbert whenever Gilbert decided to step forward or just duck, roll, and hit him with a shot, like that shot that he hit him with in the second round and buckled him. I felt like he could have got him out of there. I feel like if I just look at the skill set, and I did the same thing when Tim Tszyu fought a couple weeks ago. I look at your skill set and how that matches up with the other guys that you're going to be fighting. Like I told everybody then, I thought Lubin, even though we've seen what he did, what happened to him last night, I thought Lubin would beat Tim Tszyu. I think Charlo and Castaño kill him, and I think Tony Harrison outboxes him. I said that about Tim Tszyu weeks ago, and I still stand by that. I'm looking at Khamzat Chimaev, and I'm looking at his skill set. I wanted to see what was going to happen when he couldn't run over somebody in the grappling. That was the first thing I wanted to see, because I saw him with that one-shot knockout against Meerschaert. I hadn't seen too much of his striking, but I've seen him grapple. I've seen him control people. I want to know what it's like when you're not going to be able to run over somebody in the grappling.
He didn't
What
back
are you going to do? What's your plan B? And I saw his plan B last night, and I wasn't impressed by it. I saw him get touched up a lot. Even though Gilbert is a former title contender, I saw him get touched up a lot. And Gilbert just learned how to strike. Gilbert was a jiu-jitsu guy. So you throw him in there with somebody who can wrestle like Kobe, who has a gas tank like Kobe, because Khamzat got tired last night. I saw it in his posture. All of a sudden, he wasn't as ferocious with them takedown attempts. He wasn't trying to take Gilbert down anymore. What's going to happen when somebody takes your biggest weapon away? How are you going to adjust to that? He's not going to run over Kobe in grappling. Kobe's going to be bigger than him, right? Or they're going to be right around the same size. Kobe's not going to get tired, and Kobe's going to have a lot of volume. Kobe's going to be throwing a lot of shit at him, and I don't think he's going to be able to overcome that. Kamaru Usman is the same way. He's not going to take down Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman is actually knocking people out now and beating them the fuck up. So he's not going to beat those guys. Then you throw him in. Okay, so let's come down. He's not going to beat Kobe and Kamaru. So let's come down. Who's next? You got Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards, who is a masterful Muay Thai kickboxer. He's going to expose his striking. Only question in that is can Khamzat take down Leon? That's the only question in that. Because on the feet, Leon is going to pick him apart. Come down from that. Who else is left? Vicente Luque. Let me look at the top 10 real quick. Ain't too many guys he's going to beat, man. If he can't take you down, there's not too many guys he's going to beat. But that's just my opinion.
Oh man.
And it's just how they're moving him. Now, if they'd have gave him more time to work on himself and to develop, then maybe. But the way they're trying to push him is not. You're gonna get him killed, man. Let's see. Then you got Bilal Muhammad.
How'd that fight go? I think he beats him.
He beats Bilal Muhammad.
That's 50-50.
He gonna beat the shit out of Wonder Boy. He gonna beat the shit out of Masvidal.
Yeah, he'll beat the shit out of Wonder Boy. He'll beat the shit out of Masvidal. Then you get
I don't
Sean
even know
Brady.
who Sean Brady is.
Sean Brady is a huge welterweight. You hadn't seen Sean Brady?
Nah.
Sean Brady, he's undefeated, bro. He's nasty, man.
Oh, this blood. Okay.
Who'd he fight?
Yeah, he just
beat Michael Chiesa by unanimous
Okay.
decision.
I remember that fight.
Yeah. Sean Brady is a huge welterweight. That is a tough fight for him. So let me go back to the top 10.
Well, I mean, it's at the point where we're gonna find out. He just beat the number 2 guy, so we're gonna find out real soon what he made out of.
Right, and now that he's beat Gilbert Burns, right? He's probably gonna end up being right around, I say 5 or 6, maybe, because Gilbert Burns is gonna drop. Well, he'll probably go up to number 4, because whoever wins between Luque and Muhammad, they're gonna move up. See what I'm saying? So he'll be around that 3, 4, 5 range in this next fight.
So how high does Khamzat jump up the rankings then?
That's what I'm saying. He'll be around that 3, 4, 5 range. Because
I feel like he's gonna be around. I feel like he's gonna be at 4. And after Luque and Muhammad fight, that's going, you feel me? That's gonna work itself out.
See, Leon Edwards will go up to 2. I think Luke, because the new rankings come out Tuesday. Yeah, they do the rankings every Tuesday. So I think Leon Edwards is going to go up to number 2. Luke A is going to go up to 3. Bilal's going to, so he'll probably be around number 5. And I think Gilbert Burns will drop down to like number 6.
Be right below.
Because you can't put Wonder Boy over Gilbert Burns, because Gilbert Burns beat Wonder Boy.
Yep.
So, yeah,
that's crazy that they really just jumped all them people, but.
That's what happens when you stay active.
See, but look,
DJ, I agree. The fight could have been 50-50, but I think he showed that he could be there at least. You know what I'm saying? For it being his 11th,
he can compete. He showed me he can compete, but
I feel what you're saying. It's the anti Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, it's the opposite of what they're doing with Sean O'Malley. Now, Sean O'Malley, I think he can compete with the top 5 guys, but they're not putting him in there with them.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like, let me look at it. Now,
but I don't know. The fans was asking for it though. That's why then they're gonna get a fans to see. So I feel like they did what they were supposed to do. Because at the point where I was at, I was like, shit, I want to see him against Gilbert Burns, and I said that before the fight was even made. Because it's like, all right, we got to see him against somebody who could throw them things, but he ain't gonna just be able to wrestle like that, or what you think. And that's what it showed to be. But I mean, he showed that he could stop a takedown himself. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it ain't no sure thing that Kobe just gonna be able to run him over.
I think Kobe gonna wear his ass out, man.
How you gonna burn if
Kobe is, man? People be forgetting that, man, because Kobe's a turd, but Kobe's a well balanced breakfast, man.
Nah,
you gonna get this work with Kobe, though.
On the last fight for sure.
Huh?
He was getting with Usman on that last fight.
He got with Usman in both fights.
Yeah, well,
he was giving Usman all he could handle, bro.
What I meant by that.
They broke that nigga jaw, bro. Come on,
he didn't break his face. He stayed in there on that last fight. He could have gave him some of them later rounds. I don't remember which one.
Yeah, Bravo J. He's got a beard on him. Well, he can get touched up, is what I'm saying.
No, yeah, he definitely was getting hit.
He's not. He ain't slick on his feet. He's easily hit, and I think he switches very good, but I think all he's got is straights and hooks.
But he even said so. I don't know if you watched the press conference at all, but
Kobe not winning that shit.
He said himself that he got some humble pie. Like they asked him, like, all right, you said you're gonna smash everybody. Do you have a different opinion now?
No, I still smash everyone. Despite all these guys.
But he definitely said, I'm about to go home and get my shit right.
Yep.
Right.
He gonna get better after that fight. That's
yeah. Well, I'm gonna say this. I don't believe in the rub. Like you get a lot of people who say, well, he just went 25 minutes with John Jones and da. He just went 25 minutes with such and such, and he's gonna get better from this. And I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. Either you get better on your own or you don't. I don't believe you being in there with a champion makes you all that better, because look at a lot of the guys that John Jones beat that went by decision. Look at Dominic Reyes. Dominic Reyes went 25 minutes from John Jones. Now he get knocked the fuck out left and right.
I mean, but you got to look at it like this, though. Like, John actually, Izzy took that page out of John book. John won his last couple of fights just really off points.
Mm-hmm.
Off leg kicks. So I mean, he damn near was Izzy, but Izzy took a page out of his book to get all these dubs. Because you got to think, yeah, like I said, 80% of the time when you the champion and it comes to a decision, more than likely the judge is gonna swing in your favor if you do everything you got to do.
Especially when the other guy ain't fighting back.
Exactly my point. So if you leading the dance and you pointing this nigga with leg kicks and touching him up with jabs, you're gonna win. Ring control is definitely a factor that these judges be taking into consideration when they scoring these cards. Is it exact? I don't know, but I know that's got to be one of the criteria.
Like, Kobe get beat up by Hamzat. Okay, my Cash App will be open when they finally book that fight. My Cash App will be open. I'm telling you.
Only person I'm giving my money to is Bovada.
I want to see that. I want to see that fight.
Yeah, I think that's what Dana wants to do, man. So that fight's probably gonna happen.
He said ABC card. We got to get to that fight.
Oh God, wherever that's at, we getting there, bro.
Kobe's in this weird spot, man. Kobe and Robert Whittaker in this weird spot, right? They've lost to the champion twice, but they're gonna
they beat everybody else.
They're gonna beat everybody else below them, so they're in this weird spot, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Kobe's frustrated as hell about that one.
Yeah.
And the way Kobe
both of them got stopped by the champion and lost the decision the second time. So
yeah.
So yeah, both guys are in weird spots right now, man.
Well, we all know on any day of the week though, Whittaker not getting with Izzy, bro.
Nah.
Somebody either gonna have to come down or go up to fight.
What's gonna happen with them two divisions? Is it gonna be gridlock for a minute? You think?
I think Izzy's gonna fight Cannonier in I think July.
Yeah.
Either July, August, somewhere around that time, because they already got. You got to think about it, they already got pay-per-views for May and June.
Yeah.
So, you got to think,
especially Dana in June, where they're gonna have 2 title fights.
Mm-hmm.
So no. I think they just got one. I just think they got the one.
But see, Dana said already. He was like, if y'all like this card, wait till y'all see what's coming out in the summer.
Right. So look though, Glover is about to fight
Prohaza. They fight in I think
Singapore.
June.
So does you think Izzy tries to go back up and fight the winner of that if Buddy beats Glover? Because he probably don't want to do Glover on the ground. I'm not sure if that's fact or not, but
I don't know, man. Prohaza's a well-balanced breakfast, man. That's a lot to deal with.
Everything. He like that. He like that.
He's a mean person, man.
I told you he from like them Russian wherever it's cold as fuck and they pour. Them niggas get down.
I think Prohaska's like Czech or something. I think he's from the Czech Republic.
Same thing, bro.
Same thing. Them Eastern Bloc Europeans.
Yeah, bro. They all
really
cold
weather fighters.
Really,
they boxing trees and wrestling bears.
Serbs and them Ukrainians and them Russians and
Croatians, all them niggas. Any country that end in Asian, Asian, all of that, bro. They're sparring trees and they're wrestling bears. Like they not getting down like us, bro.
I've been saying that for a while, man. Somebody better figure out that damn that sambo, that combat sambo. Somebody better figure it out because these Russians are taking over the sport, man.
I know. That's what I told Cam this. I said, bro, it's gonna come to a point, bro. Almost every champion in the UFC gonna be from Russia, bro, or that Eastern European bloc.
They've already taken over Bellator. You got to look at it, man. I
exactly.
think Nemkov is from that Fedor tree. I think the guy who Bader just beat, he's from the Fedor tree. I can't remember his name, but you got
and Ryan Bader's a fucking boy.
Right. He's better at heavyweight. He doesn't need to drop down to 205 anymore. I don't think he has.
He needs to stay there, more natural there.
He doesn't have any punch resistance left at 205, so he needs to stay at light heavy. I mean, he needs to stay at heavyweight. He's got a fight coming up with Czech Congo over there as well. I'm waiting on Friday. Friday we got AJ McKee coming back.
Okay.
AJ McKee comes back. He's rematching Pitbull over there, so that'll be good. And my guy Corey Overtime Anderson, man, he's finally gonna get his title shot after coming so close in the UFC for years. He's finally gonna get his title shot.
Bro, he wouldn't beat
Unfortunately,
John.
he's fighting Nemkov, who very well may be the best 205 on the planet right now.
Yeah, now that John Jones is a heavyweight.
Right.
Man, who is John gonna fight? He gonna wait for Francis, or he gonna?
Nah, he finna go up and fight Stipe for an interim title while Francis heal up, bro.
Stipe.
Bro, that's gonna, bro. I'm telling you, that's gonna come. We gonna get John Jones versus Stipe for an interim title this summer, bro. Because you gotta have it's John Jones, bro. He's got to fight for an interim title, bro.
I like that fight. I like that fight though.
That's a good fucking fight, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Like
Dana finna, bro. They finna put some shit together, bro. We finna get. This might be one of the best summers.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I think this Bellator card is gonna be fire. Showtime has Friday and Saturday on live. Absolutely. I'm gonna be watching that Bellator card before I go hop on the plane and head to Dallas this weekend. So,
oh shit, what's in Dallas this weekend?
Errol Spence.
Oh shit. Yeah, I might have to get there. I can get that one way. What you mean? I got nonstop from Jacksonville. It's good.
Oh, word? Oh, you in Jacksonville? My cousin just moved down there, man. She likes it.
It's cool, bro. Well, technically, I stay in Kingsland, Georgia, but I work in Jacksonville. You feel me? So,
okay.
Can I tell you though? I be outside in Jacksonville on North Side. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know Fulio and them, but I be outside.
Yeah, man. I ain't never been to Jacksonville. Only parts of Florida I've been to is I've been to Lakeland. I've been to Tallahassee a couple times. And Quincy.
Oh, you been to the country.
Yeah.
That boy been in he said Quincy. Oh God.
Yeah.
Damn, nigga, that's
Quincy, Florida.
That's off 95 of the expressway in the middle of nothing.
Yeah, I got family. I got family down in Quincy, and I got family down in Lakeland, Polk County.
I know Lakeland. That I got a pot. At Cam, that's where that punk ass nigga Ray from. My nigga had a potted off from that Polk County. That nigga from Sanford.
Hey, that where Berto from, man, Polk County.
Man, fuck Polk County, man.
Golly, no, not Polk County.
Suckers there, huh?
Man, suckers be out there, man.
Damn.
Feel me?
Damn.
Nah, but it's the worst in Orlando. That nigga Cam will tell you.
Yeah, I ain't been to Orlando.
Bruh, them niggas
even though my cousin
there.
went to school down there, I ain't been to Orlando.
UCF?
He was showing me his apartment, and he could see like UCF, Central Florida.
Mm-hmm.
He could see like the campus from his apartment. So,
oh yeah, nice, definitely nice out there. It's just them niggas be cap as fuck, boy. A lot of Amazon jewelry be out there, bro.
Amazon jewelry.
Oh God, yeah. I seen about 9 niggas with the same wolf chain on.
No,
bro.
Man,
Cam
see,
was
that's another reason why I don't wear jewelry.
Man, DJ, these niggas would have had $100,000 worth of jewelry on if this shit was real. That shit was so goddamn big. Nigga, you spent $300 on the neck. What's going on around this motherfucker? Why you standing outside? You got all that jewelry on.
Niggas be having on mall jewelry, huh?
What? Nigga, that ain't from the mall, boy. That's from AliExpress.
Damn. But yeah, man, we got some exciting cards coming up in the UFC. Hold on, let me go.
I feel like one of them cards are gonna be in Vegas.
Yeah, the July card. The July card is always in Vegas. That's fight weekend. That's International Fight Weekend. You know, that 4th of July weekend, that's always a big card.
Yeah, we gotta get down there for that, bro.
PFL about to jump back off. I completely forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
See, May 7th, you got Oliveira and Gaethje. That's gonna be a good card. Who's
that's
on
in
that
Phoenix,
card?
right?
So how you see that go?
No clue.
Right.
Oliveira's hands is caught up with his grappling, man. So this is scary. But this card is absolutely fuego, man. You got Oliveira and Gaethje, then you got Nama Yunus and Carla Esparza as the co-main.
Chandler versus Ferguson.
Chandler and Ferguson. You got Shogun still fighting. Him and OSP gonna be fighting each other. Then you got Ivanov and Rogério de Lima. You got Cowboy Cerrone and Joe Lozon fighting.
That's a classic right there. That's two old niggas that's finna. I remember Joe Lozon was on that season. I think season 3 or 4 of The Ultimate Fighter.
Right.
He won that motherfucker. Him and Nate won that motherfucker.
Right.
They gave Cowboy another.
You got Rude Boy Brown and Chaos Williams fight. Man, that's a good fight. Even though my brother DB don't like to see two black prospects fighting each other. He think Dana be doing it on purpose. He's like, yeah, he like to see these two bucks fighting each other. But you know, it is what it is, man. I think Randy Brown fought somebody. Who did he fight in his last fight? I think it was Cowboy Oliveira. I think that's who he fought in his last fight, and he beat him. Macy Chason fight. You got Brandon Royval and Matt Schnell on that card.
I like Matt Schnell.
Tracy Cortez is on that card too. Ooh, damn! I hate she got cuffed.
In the chat, Oliveira submits him in 3.
Oliveira, hey, he very well might. He very well might.
I was impressed by that Dustin Poirier fight. Once I seen that,
man, Dustin's kind of like the lovable loser, man. I hated that for Dustin. I thought that was truly gonna be his moment, especially when he clipped Oliveira in that first round.
Come on,
oh man, I thought he was gonna get him out of there.
So what?
Finally, he's gonna get the belt.
So look, Oliveira cheated to get him on the ground. Do we care or we don't care?
No, we definitely care. I care. I'm a Poirier fan, nigga. I care all the way, bro.
He cheated to get him on the ground. Explain.
All right, so
they say he hooked his glove. They say he hooked his glove on the inside. Joe Rogan caught it. Then they watched it back.
Oh, talking about when he grabbed the inside of his glove.
Yeah, when he was trying to pull his arm out when it looked like he was trying to get him in an arm bar, but he wasn't deep enough. He was trying to pull it out, but he had him hooked in the glove. You feel me? He had hooked the wrist part of his glove.
I didn't see it. I missed it. Or I don't remember it. I probably saw it and don't remember it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on YouTube. Run it back. Type in Charlie Oliveira cheating.
I'll run it back.
You know, they talked about it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, shit. He came out the next round and choked his ass the fuck out. But was he tired from that? I'm sure he was. Because he got laid on the whole time after that.
Exactly my point. Because if that was the case, if he didn't hook the glove, Dustin would have got up. He'd have been in a position to transition to a top mount, or he could have just got him at half guard and then still tried to posture up if he wanted to. So I mean, that kind of made a difference because when Oliveira hooked the glove, he was on his back.
Yeah.
And we all know, we know Oliveira cool on the back, but nigga, stop acting like Dustin can't roll around with black belts.
He said we all saw he cheated. He for sure did.
Y'all hold on a second. I gotta get my charger.
What about Tony Ferguson? Tony Ferguson and Chandler.
I just think the way that Tony fight now at this career, the way he fight at this point in his career, he not finna win many fights, bro. He gonna have to change something up, bro. Cause
he can't go out
there. Like he can't do the rock'em sock'em no more, bro. He not the boogeyman like he used to be, bro. He ain't scary no more.
Justin Gates really beat his fucking ass, and just the fact that it was with no crowd, it was just like, damn.
You heard every pop.
It was almost like he felt
and
bad.
Leg kick.
He was beating his ass.
Bro, I don't know though, but you gotta think Justin Gaethje a motherfucker with them leg kicks, bro.
Yeah.
He might have some of the hardest leg kicks in the whole UFC, bro.
I forgot about that.
He throws them.
He crippled him first with the leg kicks.
On God, bro, because that's what he do. Because he throws his kicks from any position. Like he might be trying to circle a nigga and then just fire that bitch off, and it's coming so fast.
If he gets beat up, this is his last fight.
For surely.
Gotta be. Cause who did he just lose? Didn't he just lose again?
Yeah.
Who did he lose
to? Let me look.
Or did he win? I can't remember. Oh no, he lost to Benil, I think.
Benil Dariush got on him. Yep.
Yeah, he laid on him pretty much the whole time.
All right, who we talking about?
Tony Ferguson and
Chandler.
Yeah. But we were saying who beat Ferguson, but it was Benil after. Right after the Gaethje fight.
Yeah, he lost to Gaethje, Oliveira, and Beneil.
Gaethje bashed him. I think Gaethje took the rest of the
all
fight
three
out
of them.
Yeah, he lost
He
all
lost to
three of them.
Gaethje, he lost to Oliveira, and he lost to Dariush.
Oh yeah, he don't need to be fighting Chandler. Chandler already know what time it is. He's just trying to get a knockout and get right back to the top.
Pretty much.
Yeah, about to say that Chandler been stopped in his last 2 fights. Well, no, he didn't get stopped against Gaethje. He just got that was a great fight, but
good fight.
Good fight.
That shit was cracking at the beginning of the card. I just know it was rocking in there.
Yeah, that started off the main card. I remember that.
Yeah. Was that Usman and Kobe or was that Usman and Masvidal?
I think that was Usman and Masvidal. No. That was Usman
last and Kobe fight, huh?
That had to been Usman and Kobe. Hold on, I'll find out for you.
Yeah, that was cracking. I'm pretty sure it was though, because it was the last time they fought. So it would line up.
Let me look up Gaethje.
Yeah, I think that might be a bad fight for Tony. Tony should be trying to fight somebody on the lower level right now.
Or he should be trying to fight Nate.
Yeah, that would have been a cool fight.
That'd have been a cool fight.
I mean, it's better than
November. Yeah, that was Usman and Masvidal. That was the last time Gaethje fought.
Ooh, that was a great card because Usman went out there and dropped him. Rose went. I remember because
Rose. That's the same card.
On that Trevor
Whitman the same card. Rose slept over. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she slept. Whaley.
That Trevor Whitman parlay was paying like plus $500 or some shit like that.
But now I see what you're saying though, because that nigga Justin Gaethje went through the fire damn near.
Right.
Yeah.
He fought Michael Johnson.
I think you should have to walk through fire to get a title shot, man. Especially if it's only one belt.
He fought after he came into the UFC. He fought Michael Johnson, Eddie Alvarez, Dustin Poirier, Edson Barbosa, Tony Ferguson, Khabib, and Michael Chandler.
See what I'm saying? Like, let me hold on. Let me look this up real quick. Let me ring off the names for the Nigerian Nightmare.
Oh shit, here we go.
Okay, because I remember when he was on the Ultimate Fighter, right, talking shit to everybody. I was like, man, remember they did that season with the Black Zillions and the American Top Team?
And Dan Lambert and them was, why the fuck are you being tough, man? You're not a fighter. You're not fighting. Why are you looking tough?
So he beats Hyder Hassan to win the Ultimate Fighter, right? His next fight is Leon Edwards. Maul's Leon Edwards. Alexander Yakovlev, Wally Alves, who choked out Kobe Covington. That was Kobe Covington's other loss besides Kamaru.
Sean Strickland,
Sergio Moraes, Emil Meck. I remember that fight. That was one of them 30-25 nights. Damian Maia, Rafael Dos Anjos. Then he beats Tyron Woodley to get the belt. And then he beats Kobe Covington in his first title defense. Beats Jorge Masvidal. Knocks out Gilbert Burns. Knocks out Masvidal. And then beat Kobe Covington again. Look at the murderer's row he had to go through, man. Sean Strickland, who's a top 10, top 6 middleweight right now?
No, he's at 10. Yeah, he's at 10 right now.
Think about this, DJ. Think about if Hazmat come out, beat Kobe, and then fucking got to face Usman and Usman get him the fuck out of there. It just adds to Usman legend. That's all.
He ain't beating Kobe, man. I told y'all, once they announced that fight, my Cash App is open.
And shit, not for nothing. Sean Strickland 25-3, and he only lost to what? He lost to Usman, he lost to Santiago Ponzinibbio, and Elizeu Santos. Them is only 3 losses. And Ponzinibbio is a fucking dog.
It would have been cool to see Strickland and Hazmat. That would have been a cool fight.
Ponzinibbio ain't been the same since he came back from hand surgery, man. Remember he broke his hands, man, and his hands ain't been the same.
Well, you know, Sean Strickland be sparring with Khamzat.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Sean Strickland, one of them old crazy ass white boys who just like to fight, bro.
Pretty much. He don't give a fuck.
I was listening to him at the press conference on his last fight. He was saying some wild ass shit. I'm like, what, this nigga is weird.
Hella weird, bro. He one of them crazy ass white boys you don't want to get drunk with.
Crazy ass white boys who like to fight, bro.
From North Carolina. You know he ain't got no, you feel me? He ain't got no sense.
He ain't all the way there.
Like I know you said the N-word with the R. I know you do.
Nah, I don't think he done tried that because they'll burn his ass. They already know he a crazy ass white boy who like to fight too.
Yeah,
they'll burn his ass.
Mm-hmm.
So
no, he might not say it to nobody, but he said it at his house.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of them say it at the house.
We say a lot of shit at our house too. Not
right. But
not for nothing.
I'm gonna tell you somebody who I'm rooting for, man, and I think I don't think he can beat Volkanovski yet, but I think he's on that top 10 arc. I think it's time for him to get a top 10 opponent. My guy, man, he reminds me of every white boy I've ever grown up with, right? Old Bryce Mitchell, Thug Nasty.
Oh yeah, I like him.
I'm waiting on my man to get a top 10 opponent, bro.
Yeah,
he seems like a real genuine person for sure.
I'm telling you, bro, he reminds me of every white boy I've ever grown up with. Every one of them. They were Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah,
that's why I fuck with him.
I work with a few Bryce Mitchell, so yeah, I know. You know who on it? You know who's the up and coming niggas need to keep an eye on though? The boy Mike Malott.
Yeah. It's about the guy who just stretched out Mickey Gall last night.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna give him too many cool points for that, but he's big for 170, bro. And he got them things.
Right.
He's a good contender right now.
I think they're gonna make that fight because he called him out. Arnold Allen and Calvin Kattar. I think they're gonna make that fight.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good fucking fight.
That's a good one. So get my man Thug Nasty, Josh Emmett or Giga. Give him Giga Chikaze or Josh Emmett.
Since we talking about the UK niggas, man, let's talk about Tom Aspinall finna fight Anthony Smith. That's gonna be a great fucking fight.
What? Is Anthony Smith moving up to heavyweight?
Nah, he gonna come down and fight him. Oh no, wait, never mind. I lied. I'm tripping. He finna fight Paul Craig.
Paul Craig moving up to heavyweight.
Nah, Paul Craig said he want to fight Anthony Smith at 205.
Oh, okay.
My bad. I got them niggas. Tom Aspinall finna fight.
I thought Aspinall called out Tuivasa.
He did.
Hey,
I ain't got no smoke.
Hey, I'm with it. I'm with it. Just
but
like
I don't really like that fight. Though. I don't like that.
I hated seeing Tuivasa fucking punch out Derek Lewis. Oh, sad.
Man, that broke my heart, bro. I was both happy and sad at the same time.
He's a great guy, but I was like, fuck.
Bro, that nigga came out. The girls just want to have fun. I was rooting for him from the walkout, bro. I told Cam that. I said, bro, he finna get on that nigga, bro. He having too much fun, bro. And he finna do a shoey.
Too loose.
He finna do a shoey. He want to win so he can do the shoey. That's his motivation.
And Derek was fighting him. Man, Derek don't need to fight in Houston ever again.
No.
Stop booking that man in Houston UFC. I know y'all want to sell them tickets, but y'all quit doing that man like that. Man, I told y'all he don't like fighting at home.
Aspinall and Tuivasa in Dubai.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm with it.
I'm with that too, bro. But damn, bro. But we should know, they fight two different styles, man. Because once Aspinall realized he can't get with them hands, he gonna take it to the ground.
So, who was Max supposed to fight when he got hurt? He was supposed to fight fucking.
You said who, Max?
Who was Max supposed to fight? He was coming back to fight Volkanovski, or he had a fight before that, right?
Yeah, he was fighting Volkanovski. Zombie took that fight
and
on
like
3
2 weeks after they announced the fight, he ended up getting injured and had to pull out.
Mm-hmm.
So what the fuck? He come back and get the title match?
Nah. Who would Max have to fight, man?
Cause
let's see. He already beat Brian Ortega, washed Ortega. He just beat Yair. Korean Zombie just lost. I'm talking about destroyed Calvin Kattar.
Yeah, he got on that. He got on his linear, boy.
He set a record.
That was on national TV, ABC. I'm the best fucking boxer in the UFC.
I'm the best fucking boxer in the UFC. Max is a madman. I like it, man.
That's the Hawaiian shit in him. That's the Hawaiian.
I like my fighters to be half crazy.
You know and this is what I didn't like. I like Volkanovski, but this is what I didn't like. He's acting like he just ran through the whole division. Like
that's why no, you
didn't. Max Holloway beat you, bro.
His title reign is so perplexing. It vexes me because I think Max beat him twice.
You ran through fucking the zombie, and you beat fucking
Ortega gave you everything.
Ortega
almost got your ass up out of there.
Yeah.
So
he pulled away in the fifth, but
yeah.
Ortega was getting with him for sure. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I mean, at the press conference, though, I know you watched the post-fight press conference, Cam. That Volkanovski said he was thinking about going back up to lightweight.
That's what I heard.
All right, K ass up there you want to.
Who can he fuck with it at 150, 155?
Nigga, Charlie Olives?
You think he can fuck with Charlie Oliver?
Fuck nah.
Who he beat?
I think Oliveira fuck him up. I think Gaethje will fuck him up.
I think Dariush will fuck him up.
I think Makachev fucks him up.
I feel like he could beat anybody below, but from 6 down. So RDA, Tony Ferguson.
Makachev getting the next title shot. Whoever wins, right?
He got to.
Between who?
Whoever wins, he's getting the next title shot.
Between Gaethje and Oliveira. I mean, he has to. He next in line because Dustin ranked number 2. Makachev had 3. Like, and Dariush still got to fight. Dariush still got to fight. Who fight?
Makachev.
They was supposed to fight.
They were supposed to fight, and then Dariush ended up getting hurt.
Pulled out. You know, they both with Ali, so they was like, you know what, we gonna make that fight happen when you get the belt. I bet you that's the move they made with that one.
They had to fight, and I think Dariush pulled out like a week before the fight.
And that's how he ended up fighting.
He had an ankle injury or something.
Yeah,
he had an ankle
injury. Bobby Green.
Yeah, he fought Bobby Green.
Then he ended up mauling Bobby Green. He came in. Bobby Green took the fight on like 10 days notice or something crazy like that. Yeah. He ended up mauling, just walking through Bobby Green like I figured he would. Even though Bobby Green could have made it interesting. I thought Bobby Green could have made it interesting with his striking. But he walked through Bobby Green, and then a week later, Rafael dos Anjos tells him, come on, we can take the fight at 170 or 165. You ain't even got to cut all the weight. Come fight me. He was like, nah, I'm good. Well, wait a minute. You just fought a week ago, so you still in shape. You didn't
take no damage.
Didn't take no damage. I'm not making you cut weight. What's the problem? RDA said, yeah, that's what I thought. You really don't want that fight. So, yeah, I mean, so Dana was like, well, since he didn't take the RDA fight, now he's going to have to wait on Dariush.
Yep.
Okay. And Dariush ain't going to be ready till sometime in June, so.
I respect that then. Dana stand on his square when it's time to do it.
Yeah, see, Dana cares about selling tickets and pay-per-views. That's all he cares about, right? Now, does he have his favorites? Sure enough, he does. He has his favorites. That can do what they can, some people, can lose a couple fights and he'll cut them from the UFC if he really don't like you. Yeah, but if he likes you, you can be on a 6-fight losing streak like Cowboy Cerrone and still get fights.
Yeah, you see, he got Greg Hardy out of there.
Cerrone to get to that though.
He got Greg Hardy to fuck up out of there.
Because Greg Hardy was getting fucked up by
somebody else who lost a couple fights in a row, and he got him to fuck up out of there.
But tell me this, you gotta think. Greg Hardy, his last 3 fights wasn't even competitive.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, he got mauled.
Tell me this, DJ. I want to ask you this because I asked my boy the other day. So, what's buddy name that y'all was just talking about? Mallet? What's his name?
Oh, Mike Malott.
Mike Malott. So, yeah.
He was talking about the little GoFundMe or whatever for his coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the reporter asked Dana. They said so. Malott said he was gonna come out and pay half his show money tonight, right? Well, Dana came out and told him he could keep his 10,000. I'll pay it. You feel me? Yeah. So I'm like, all right. He just told him. So he got 20,000, 10 to show up, 10 to win. Do you think how much should he be getting paid? You think that's fair for his first fight in the UFC, or should he be getting more?
I'm all for the athletes getting more money, right?
Especially in the MMA world.
Especially in the MMA world, because you only have people talk about how MMA fighters don't make no money, they don't make this, they don't make that, right? That is a big misconception out here. That is a huge misconception out there, because you got to think about it. A lot of these mid-level MMA fighters, like I'm sorry, Rose. I had to go back and check the chat for a second. Yeah, Aspinall and Tuivasa in Dubai. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, Max beat Volkanovski twice. The judges want some BS, man. Thank you.
Facts. Big facts.
Big facts.
And he know
you got to think about it, man. Sean O'Malley makes more money than Sebastian Fundora.
Right.
But Sean O'Malley, everybody's
the middle of the card fighters on down make more than boxers that fight from the middle of the card on down. The mid-level guys in MMA make more than the mid-level and bottom guys in boxing. That just is what it is.
But that's because the UFC gets more revenue than the boxing. You got to think it's all split up between the promotions, right?
You got to think about it, man. It's just the way everything's set up. The way, because Dana White broke it down. He ran off all the numbers. Alexander Volkanovski made more money to wear his fight kit in his last fight against Ortega than what Golden Boy paid their entire card. And when Jaime Munguia fought Gabriel Rosado.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like out here, you got Top Rank.
This is what it is.
Boy. But then it's only like who's the UFC's competition?
Nobody.
They got Dana Free Market in the US.
Bellator.
Is it Bellator? Though?
See, I feel like Bellator has to overpay though, just because UFC just gets all the allure.
Not necessarily. They don't necessarily have to overpay, but because Bellator allows you to have your sponsors.
Man, these guys are also the UFC is like the Power 5 conferences in D1, and Bellator is like D1 AA.
You didn't hear a lot of fighters complaining about pay until 2016 when the UFC took away their sponsors, when they signed their Reebok deal. When Reebok had the exclusive apparel deal with the UFC, just like Venom has it now. Now you get paid a certain amount of money depending on how long you've been in the UFC. With Venom, you get like let me see, $45K if you've been there, longer than 10 fights or something like that. If you've been there like, probably 5 fights, I think you only get like $6K. I want to say it is for your sponsorship. Well, compare and contrast to that, Brendan Schaub talked about this. He was like, one patch used to cost whoever was sponsoring me $10K. And you got to think about it. These guys' shorts be covered in patches. So you taking away, at least $80,000, $90,000 of these guys and girls' money just by taking away their sponsors. Remember those big banners they used to hold up in the octagon? That's what really wanted Dana to get away from them sponsors. Because he was like, I hated those hideous banners. It's like, well, these guys are getting paid. These guys are getting paid. These guys and girls are getting paid off these banners. So that's what separates Bellator from the UFC. That's how they're able to get more money. Because you hear guys like Corey Anderson saying in the 2 or 3 fights that he's been with Bellator, he made way more money than the 6 or 7 fights he fought with the UFC.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know that.
Sponsorship money is huge.
I did hear him say that.
That sponsorship money is huge. You even go back to 2012, 2013. John Jones had a Nike deal, man. Like, people don't remember that. John Jones had a Nike deal. He had a Nike and Gatorade deal. He was a big fucking deal out here. He's still spending that money.
For sure.
So once the UFC took these guys and girls sponsors away, that's what really cut their money in half. Because like I said, you're cutting away $80,000 or $90,000 worth of their money right there.
I saw Brendan Schaub talking about that one day.
It's just the apparel deal. It was the Reebok deal and the Venom deal.
Yeah, the Reebok
other than that, these guys and girls really ain't hurting because they getting paid more than boxers. And even with the boxers, man, the only people who are really making like life changing money is Canelo and the heavyweights. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Like Dustin Poirier made the same amount of money to fight Conor that Terrence Crawford got to fight Sean Porter in his last fight. I think it was right around that same range. I think Dustin Poirier got $5.5 million to fight Conor.
Okay, $5 million.
Terrence Crawford got $6 million to fight Sean.
Look, though, that's a Conor fight, though.
You look at Izzy and Shakur. Let's see, Izzy and Shakur and Devin. All of them are making the same amount of money.
Izzy?
Yeah.
What he getting to fight?
Izzy getting like 1.5, 2 million a fight, and that was before his new deal.
Yeah. Well, they say Nate Diaz just signed a new deal. I'm wondering what he getting.
I know Nate Diaz made 1.2 to fight Leon Edwards. That's the same thing that Shakur Stevenson got to fight Jamel Herring.
So is there a
Shakur made 1.5.
So is there a misconception that UFC ain't paying them? I think it's the lower guys for real that really.
It's the lower guys. It's the guys who making 10 and 10.
So what you think the minimum should be about 50?
It's easy to. It's hard to say because it's not my money.
I mean, if it's 10 right now,
it's easy to say because it's not my money. But I think 50 and 50.
All right, maybe not even that. Maybe
25 and 25.
Maybe 20 to come, and then if you win, it's just automatic 50. Fuck that bonus shit. It's easy for you to give out 50.
Yeah, I think 25 and 25 is fair. 25. Because you got the guys on the contender series. Like I looked up some guys who was on the tank card fighting these 4-rounders. They were only getting paid like $3,500.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fighting 4-rounders. You get guys coming in off the contender series. They get paid $5. I think they get paid like $5 and $5 on the contender series.
Right.
So
I'm like, shit. 20.
It's a huge misconception that these guys don't make any money. You got guys like Kevin Holland saying these guys complaining about money just need to fight more.
But he hit on them bonuses though. He hit like 2 bonuses on like 2 of his 4 fights. So of course, if you're making 50 a pop right then and there, you're not gonna
those bonuses. And he also fought 5 times last year.
Yeah.
He was like, I fought 5 times and I'm a millionaire. So these guys just need to fight more. You look at, even though Izzy's only making like $1.5 million a fight, right? Which I think should be more. He's fighting 4 times a year. So they making damn good money, man.
Right.
You got somebody like Charlo who's only making $1.2, $1.5 million a fight, and he's only fighting once a year.
They tripping.
So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Salute to my guy Reggie, man. Just popped in, man. Yeah, plus they get pay-per-view points. Thank you.
You really don't hear a lot of the too many of the fighters complaining, really. I just hear Ariel sticking up for them all the time, for real.
Yeah, Ariel Hawani is a shit starter. But I like his interviews though. He really does get the.
I think he knows what he's talking about. He might have a vendetta against Dana and shit. And I mean, I can understand why at some point, but I can understand why Dana wouldn't fuck with him also. So it's like shit. You laid your bed, you gotta stay in that motherfucker. But I feel like Dana do like I don't know if you heard him talk about when he was working for ESPN, they would make that motherfucker come in through like a back door. He couldn't come in with like his regular colleagues and shit. Or if like Dana come in the room, they come into the area, he gotta leave the room.
See, Ariel does his job, man. He's a journalist, but he's also a shit starter.
Yeah.
Ariel will create stories and then he'll ask, this fighter about this fighter, and he'll ask this fighter about that. He does his job, but he starts a lot of shit. And it's a lot of people, even fighters, man, they don't really like to, they really didn't like to talk to him because they know he'd be a shit starter. And but it's just drumming up interest for fights, man. He was a journalist. He was doing his job. I saw nothing wrong with what Ariel was doing. But Dana White is I say this to everybody, right? I don't think he's racist, but Dana cares about who can sell tickets. It's all about who can sell tickets. But he operates he's a fan, number one, because he comes from the boxing world. He's a fan. Above all else, he's a fan. And he runs the country. Oh, Reggie. My guy Reggie, man.
Reggie, yo.
my fucking guy, man.
He be
Shout out to
on
Reggie Owens, man. But Dana White is a fan, and he operates his business like a fan.
Hold on, DJ. Not to interrupt you, Reggie. Make sure you here early on Tuesday. That's all I'm gonna say. Make sure you here early on Tuesday, man. Cause I'm pulling up.
Oh my God!
I'm pulling up Tuesday, man.
Oh man, yeah.
Make sure you tell everybody come through.
Oh man, I'll be at work crying, laughing. You hear me? Be in real tears.
All right, cook up. My fault, DJ.
But Dana just operates his business as a fan. You can tell he's a fan because we get the fights we want to see, and you see how emotional he gets at these press conferences. Like last night, I don't like that he scores fights, and he tells us that he scores fights, but he's a fucking fan. Oh, Reggie.
Mandatory activities.
We love you for it, man.
Mandatory activities.
We love you for it, man. Just continue to be yourself, bro. Oh, he's beaming.
Mandatory activities. You know he coming in hot.
Oh, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I promise you, I'm gonna find some room, some space where I can
be at work,
sit out and actually listen and hear this shit Tuesday. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God. Oh man, I almost lost my train of thought. But you see how he reacts to people and how he reacts to journalists who ask questions and stuff. It's just he doesn't like Scott Coker. Scott Coker is a businessman. The president of Bellator, he's a businessman, right? It's all about business and let's make the best fights. Dana will get up there and call this guy. He was like, this guy's a fucking idiot. This guy's a fucking idiot. I don't know what the judges saw. I thought Jan won. I don't know how they screwed that fight up. I thought Jan won 3 rounds of that fight. He'll say shit like that. I don't like that he scores fights and then tells us how he scored the fight. You see what I'm saying? And Woodley spoke out about that. And not just Woodley. Stipe spoke out about that because heading into that first Francis fight, remember all the promotion was about Francis. And after Stipe beat him, Stipe wouldn't even let Dana put the belt on him.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm your champion. You didn't even promote me.
He said
it was Amanda Nunes going into that Ronda Rousey fight. They didn't promote Amanda Nunes at all, and she was the champion. It was all about Ronda. All the promotion was about Ronda. So, yeah, I mean, it's just he operates as a fan. And it's a blessing and a curse because we get all the fights we want, or most of the fights that we want. But at the same time, you'll get him telling his scorecard while his fighters are in the back room listening, or the media will tell him, "Hey, Dana thought you lost that fight."
Right.
Like, well, it's just what do you say to that? Your boss thought you lost the fight.
So you think he shouldn't give his opinion on how he thought?
I don't think he should give his scorecard out.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit I think that's unprofessional. And he does that with everybody. He does that with every pay-per-view.
Yeah, he
So
does.
it
At least he
ain't
do it to
a black and
everybody.
white thing.
At
It ain't
least
a
he
black and
fair
white
with it
thing,
though.
huh?
No, for sure.
What'd you say?
I said at least he fair with it though. He don't pick and choose who he do it to.
Nah. But I said this earlier, he definitely has his favorites though. He definitely has people who he sees and will try to push them when they're not
I
ready.
mean, I think it's different. I think he has favorites for different reasons. Like if you show up for him, he gonna have your back on the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if Kevin Holland didn't come through and say yes when people were saying no, I don't know if he would have got the leniency to take them bad L's that he took or the one at bad L he took. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's
They
like when you
still
show.
paying
It's
him. They
like
still
being a
throwing him in shit. They still promoting him.
yeah. It's almost like that one manager at your job that fuck with you just because he know you gonna work overtime.
Right. He don't like for people to turn down fights.
I mean, he moves like
No
a
matter the
boss.
situation. If he call you with a fight, hey, we got this guy and this guy. Who you want to fight? You
Oh
got to
no,
pick one
I'ma
of those
just
two
wait.
guys, or you got to pick one of those two girls. If you start turning that, see, that's why he moved Connor the way he moved Connor, because Connor legit didn't care who he fought.
Sound like
This guy,
somebody else
he
I
gonna
know.
fight this guy on short notice, fight this guy at this weight, fight this guy at this weight, fight this person on short notice. He didn't care.
Sound like somebody else I know.
Yeah, I agree. Fans' perspective. I think if Aljo and Jan fought again, that he could blank him for real. I think he just really was fatigued in the 4 and 5 for real.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, shit, you've been off
Next
for all
fight, he's
this
gonna
time,
strangle him.
and
I
coming
think
off
next fight he strangles him.
and coming off of surgery and shit. So I give him that. He ain't in fight shape like that, but he could have looked like more excited to beat her. That's it.
I think who could Peter Yan fight? Who could he fight in the meantime, in between time?
Dominic
He already
Cruz.
beat Sanhagen. Oh, he could fight Divishvili. The guy who was in Aljamain's corner. Merab Divishvili from the Georgian, the country Georgia, not the state.
Hey, fans' perspective is fucking with you. He said Kobe smashes Hazmat,
Thank you.
whatever the fuck his name
Thank
is.
you. And I'm telling you, because that's what Dana White wants to do next.
Henry Triple C. Henry Cejudo come back and fight Jan.
Yeah, that's what he gonna do.
And then whoever does that beat goes.
Because if you think about it, Henry
the
Cejudo
belt.
and Aljamain Sterling got the same game plan.
Yeah. Aljo don't want to fuck with Henry Cejudo on the ground, probably. What y'all think?
Yeah, I don't think he fucking with him on the ground, but he also working with Red Longo in them, so anything possible.
Yeah. The winner of Cheeto Vera and Rob Font.
That's gonna be a good fight.
When's that happening? Didn't Rob Font just lose to?
I think he just lost to Aldo.
Yeah, he lost to Aldo.
Yeah, I think it was Aldo.
They already scheduled him?
Reggie, we spoke about that earlier. Hamzat Chimaev got the decision win over Gilbert Burns last night. And but in that fight, a lot of holes in his game were exposed, in my opinion.
I feel like he was fighting a lot off the. I feel like Hamzat just looked sloppy because he got lost in the moment. That's how I feel.
He wasn't throwing no combos for sure.
The equivalent of how he performed is like when you put a true freshman and quarterback out there in a Pac-12 or ACC game. That's how I feel.
I think the lights was just a little bright last night. Was
so.
that his first time in front of a crowd? Or was the fight in China? Didn't he fight in China?
No, he didn't. He fought all his fights in Abu Dhabi, bro.
Yeah. All his fights were in Abu Dhabi until last year when he fought Li Jin Liang.
That's what I'm saying. Where was that fight at?
It was
When-
I think it was
Vegas?
in the Apex.
Yeah, it's at the
Oh,
Apex.
okay.
Even then, the Apex ain't shit. The Apex is your local
that ain't
UFC
shit. So
gym
this is the first time in the actual fucking
arena
Okay.
with the whole media, the whole build up and everything. Like, and you got to think, bro. That was the people. That was the people's main
I was
event.
impressed. Even if he lost, I was still impressed because shit, he showed he could fucking hang with the number 2 guy, regardless of how the fucking went. In my opinion, he was getting punched on. He was punching on fucking Gilbert Burns. So you know,
I mean, I'm telling you, when he switched from southpaw to orthodox and threw that straight right down the middle, man, that bitch looked so pretty. Oh my god! And the uppercut, that uppercut, the way he throws uppercuts be so slick, bro. It should be real slick.
he was definitely a step behind.
But this is what I'm gonna say this about Gilbert Burns that really impressed me: the way he rolled with those punches into a counter.
Yeah,
that was a new thing we never seen him do, and I don't think nobody really did that against Kamzat. You feel me? So, you know, like I said, it's all, you know, learning experience.
How would a Kobe and Burns fight though?
I feel like Burns will fuck Kobe up. That's just me though.
You think Gilbert Burns beats Kobe?
Bro, that right hand is something crucial. And oh yeah, and I meant to double back on this earlier, DJ. Bro, did you not see what that nigga couldn't even move Cosmo when he shot for a takedown?
You know, he couldn't.
He couldn't even get him on the ground. I mean, technically he did, but I was the end of the round. It didn't even matter at that point. Like Kobe might try to put the pressure on, but he's not finna just take down Kamzat like he just did Masvidal, bro. That ain't happening. I think he's too big, and I think he's too strong for that. And Kobe ain't got the strike in the fuck with blood. That's just my opinion. You feel me? Now maybe Kobe puts that American top team pressure on him and get him out of there. But I just don't see. Kobe don't got enough. He don't got enough in his bag to convince me that he could really just go out there and beat the fuck out of Shmaev. That's just me.
I think it would go similar to the Usman fight for real.
And nah, I don't know, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sold. I'll sell the farm on Chimaev. So I'm biased, I guess you could say. I don't know.
You think he beats Usman?
Not right now, no. Nah, that's a real steep hill for him to climb. I don't think.
I think Usman got to go up, but I know he don't want to fight.
It's the levels. It's the levels. Well, I mean, the way the nigga look like he could get up to 205 like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Hold on. Matter of fact, here we go right here.
He said he would skip 185 and go to fucking 205.
Bruh, he not gonna fight Izzy because they you feel me? They two Nigerians, bro. They're not gonna do that. Like, that's out. So does he? Okay, let me ask you this then: who in the lightweight division you think Usman can move up and beat in the top 10? Let's look at the top 10.
Light heavyweight.
Mm-hmm. Let me see who we got. We got John Blachowicz, Glover Teixeira the champion, Jerry Prochazka, Alexander Rakic. I feel like he might be able to get with Alexander Rakic. Magomed Ankalaev, Anthony Smith, Thiago Santos, Dominic Reyes, Paul Craig, Volkan Ozdemir, and Jamal Hill.
He's smaller than all of them, for real.
I mean,
not all of them is grapplers, though.
Exactly. I feel like he beats the shit out of Dominic Reyes. That's just me. I feel like Usman against a Paul Craig, that's going to be a good fucking fight to me. Just because of the stylistic matchup. Paul Craig's a motherfucker on the ground.
You probably wouldn't have to cut no weight at 205. Like
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like you see what the nigga look like at 170. Imagine what he walk. I'm for sure positive he walks around over 200, bro. Like, bro, that nigga is swole, bro. How tall is Usman?
I think he's like 6 foot.
That's tall enough. It ain't that many six. It ain't that many niggas that's that big in light heavyweight. Or Thiago. Or Thiago Santos.
Him and Glover. How you think that fight would go? Cause I mean, shit. If he skipped to 205, it's straight for the title shot.
I feel like
unless he just give the belt up and just go try to find another division.
I mean, who gonna get a belt to? Who earned the belt?
I'm just saying he just give it up, like how John Jones gave the belt up and just moved to heavyweight.
But you gotta see how the Leon Edwards fight go. I mean, I don't know. That's gonna be a good fight though, because both of them are two completely different fighters from when they met the first time.
Yeah,
they both got better. They both done been through some shit. You feel me? They done fought some quality opponents.
I just feel like Leon Edwards might show that he can stop the takedown early in the fight, and then eventually Usman gonna get a hold of him and fucking either hold him during like the late into the rounds. You feel me? Or fucking get him on the ground and pound his ass out.
I mean, it could go that way, but shit. Leon Edwards could keep it on the feet, turn it into a striking match. I think he might be able to get with Usman. He got some cookie, bro. He got his hands work.
You talking about Leon Edwards?
Yeah, his hands work, bro.
Nah, for sure. I think Usman just tried to get a hold of him though, and he ain't showed that. Every time he tried, he looked like he could just get a hold of whoever the fuck he want. So far, from what I've seen, so until somebody show that they can't keep him off him, I guess Kobe did. Kobe kind of showed that he could keep him off him a little bit.
But then he pieced the fuck out of Kobe. We saw how well Kobe hands work
Well, he didn't try to take him down in the first fight.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But you seen the improve. See, Usman showed us that he got some hands now. That's what we took. That's what I took away from that first fight with Kobe.
Yeah, he getting that jab off. Usman stops Leon at 4. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. I could see that happening. I just feel like they're going. See, when you fighting the Usman and John Jones, them real elite niggas, bruh, it's damn near like a mixture between you having a game plan, but also them fucking up, which they really don't. If you look at Usman, he don't really like make mistakes when he fight. Like he don't make mistakes that'll put himself in a bad position, whether it's on the ground or striking.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just a margin of error. That's all it is. But damn it. Now imagine how was it featherweight that Volkanovski fought at?
Yeah.
Imagine how the featherweight division would look if Volkanovski would have went to sleep against Ortega.
I mean, it doesn't change nothing. Max Holloway come back and try to fight him. But he already beat him.
Max Holloway get hurt,
and
then Zombie come in. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like for the divisions to stay alive and not get gridlock like most of them are right now, you kind of need some shit like that to happen. Otherwise, niggas start having the same problem John Jones had when he first got to the UFC. That's why the nigga started getting high and everything and fucking around, because it's like, nigga, who else am I beat? And I ain't even talking shit, because if I run into John Jones in Vegas, nigga, we own one, bro.
Usman watches every welterweight in the history of the sport. Usman, the best welterweight ever, in my opinion. Yeah,
I don't know. Prime Jordan St. Pierre with that jab, boy. I don't know. The way he fucked up Josh Koscheck, bro, when
like
they
the
fought.
Same person, bro.
Yeah, they're the same fighter, damn near.
But Usman ain't never lost, so nigga, I'm going with him.
But it's like George St. Pierre went through hella divisions too at the same time.
We talking about welterweight.
I mean, who did George St. Pierre? Matter of fact, who did George St. Pierre lose to? I'm about to see, because I know he lost to Matt Serra. That's what it was. He lost his Matt Serra after he won that after he had won that season of the Ultimate Fighter when the comeback season. But even then, it's like, bruh, it's just. But see, George St. Pierre, he was just real technical and he had cardio like a motherfucker. That's what really I feel like, you feel me, separated him from everybody. He was like one of the first niggas to be like eating right, doing all. Yeah, bro, he went through fucking hell, bro. This nigga fought. He lost to Matt Serra at UFC 69. But even if you look at his old fights, bro, he fought nothing but killers more than once. He lost to Matt Hughes, beat Jason Miller, BJ Penn, beat Matt Hughes, ran it back with Matt Hughes, beat him, lost the belt to Matt Serra, beat the shit out of Josh Koscheck, beat the shit out of Matt Hughes again, beat the shit out of Matt Serra when they fought, beat the shit out of BJ Penn a third time, beat up Thiago Alvarez, beat up Koscheck again, beat Jake Shields, Carlos
He really
Condit,
went into the same people for real.
Nick Diaz, and Michael Bisping. Went up to middleweight and fought Bisping, bro, and won the title, and then vacated that bitch.
The one-eye Bisping.
You feel me? And technically he was the first double. Now he wasn't a champ, but you know, he won at welterweight, gave up the belt, and then went up and fought Bisping. But you got to think he fighting all these niggas back in the day when they was in their prime, though. Like to fight Matt Hughes and Matt Serra, bro, 2 and 3 times. Come on, bro. We talking about pioneers in the sport too, bro.
Oh no, I think Usman get on all them.
I don't think Usman beats prime Matt Serra, bro.
That's like saying Michael Jordan about to beat prime Michael Jordan about to beat prime LeBron. No, prime LeBron about to drive through this nigga every time. Get the fuck out my way, nigga.
So you don't think prime Matt Serra could beat Kamaru Usman?
I think Usman beats everybody. He ain't never been taken down.
Really?
No.
Yeah, he might just be. He might just stand. If that's the case.
Fans' perspective said Usman murders Matt Serra. Bruh, he was lucky to win the strap.
I feel like winning off a decision is lucky. You finished a nigga, you finished him.
Usman wraps everything moving on GSP resume, including the guys he lost to. Bisping was shot
Better
by
wrestler, bigger, stronger, and faster with a better chin. GSP lost to Matt Serra. I mean, yeah, they was one trick ponies, but goddamn it, didn't they do that damn trick good?
But that's what he's good at. He ain't been taking
Exactly.
DJ, you out of here? He might be out. He might be working.
But yeah, the summer it's gonna be a crazy summer for the UFC though. I'm really excited to see John Jones fight at heavyweight, bro.
Nigga hurry to make that happen,
Bruh. I just feel like he trying to find out which weight, like he gonna fight at heavyweight, but I think he trying to figure out how big he want to get.
He gained too much weight.
Exactly.
He got too much muscle. He probably so slow.
Bruh, they said he like 240 now, bruh.
Yeah, he needs to come down to 2. He should have just gained a little bit of muscle.
I just feel like 225 should have been his max. But shit, that nigga got cardio too.
Because I mean, I heard Schaub say that he seen John Jones throwing around the heavyweights when he was at 205.
Exactly, bro.
He was like, bro, gain about 12, 15 pounds of muscle and call it a day. He's not going to be able to move one hit and he's going. Oh no, fucking who you talking about? All Positive Network, because John Jones showed he had chin a few times that he got hit. He ain't never moved.
Yeah, like he know how to.
He ain't running from no smoke.
Yeah, he just not. What make John Jones so good is the fact that he's long as fuck and he know how to use distance real well. Like that's everything. It's one thing to have length. It's one thing to have reach and height, but it's another thing to use it.
Jones ain't never been hit by him, John. He better not let Francis hit him. he better hop on Francis' ass and take him to the ground.
Oh, you already know that's gonna be a jiu-jitsu match off rip.
Yeah, nah, fuck no.
Hey,
I don't think he
like
gonna
he
try to
said,
stand and bang with fucking Francis.
oh, you're a wrestler? I bet I can take you down. Nigga said, oh, you wrestle?
Right.
Bruh, I think John's too smart for that, bruh. He's gonna get Francis on the ground and take Francis into deep water, bruh.
Yeah.
In a 5-round fight.
Everybody was so impressed with how he stuffed that Francis takedown. I was like, oh no. I mean,
Bruh,
not Francis.
that
That
Stipe,
takedown.
bruh. Everybody said the same thing when he that. Just like everybody was saying, was high on DC. Like, oh, he ain't never been took down. That nigga John slammed that stupid ass nigga, bruh. And DC is a fat 205.
He beat the fuck out of Daniel. Daniel don't even want to talk shit no more, but he ain't got no choice because John keep fucking up. He talks shit respectfully. He got beat up so bad.
Exactly. He chooses. He think about the shit he say before he say it. That nigga think twice. He be like, hold on, wait a minute, cause this nigga done kicked my fucking head off. I'm good, bro. God, that was a nasty, bro. He kicked the.
He said Francis might be the code that breaks JJ, or JJ gonna embarrass him 0-20. I think he embarrasses him, honestly. I think he outclasses him.
Yeah. I
His
think
level.
John is gonna show. Yeah, John gonna show Francis what it's really like to be a champion.
You gotta see what that speed talking about though. He can't be hella slow though.
I don't think John's gonna be slow at a heavier weight, bro. Because you got to think he walks around at 235. He walks around at 230, bro.
He look like he about 260 something now though. That's where he fucking up at.
For real? Oh shit! Let me go look at this nigga.
Look at his Instagram, bro. He look big and slow as fuck. He did piss hot, bro. He had the picograms, bro.
Yeah, the pictogram, my nigga.
You gotta go
traces.
watch. You gotta go watch a little. What's buddy name? For USADA. Rogan shit.
I forgot. What's the name?
I can't think of his name right now, but he the nigga that run USADA, man. Go watch him. They say it would be like the picogram that was in him would be like taking a fucking grain of salt and throwing it in a big size pool.
And you got to think, brother. He
probably got no picograms, bro. When nobody was fucking with him at all, you feel me? It ain't like he had close fights and niggas was about to beat him up type shit. I guess the Gustafson fight, but
that was because he didn't even train for that fight. The first one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he didn't even train for that though.
I don't want to hear about no picograms, bro. That's what white folks say to fucking tarnish his legacy. We ain't doing that around here.
It ain't nothing wrong because you know what? They did say that because Joe Rogan even said it when he talked to him on the podcast. He said, you know, a lot of these places where they get their supplements, you feel me? They mixing in hella shit.
Yeah.
And you know that should be leftover residue or whatever, you feel me? So it's real possible, bro. If you getting supplements from another country, bro, it's a little bit of something in there. You feel me? It's a little bit of horse water in there.
Who is Vincent Content? Cause that ain't the dude name. Who USADA? What's that nigga name?
I'm about to look it up right now.
The Golden Snitch, Jeff Nowitzki.
There you go.
Jeff Nowitzki.
Something with an N.
Jeff Nowitzki. The Golden Snitch for sure.
I don't want to hear about no picograms, man. We're not about to do that.
Yeah, we ain't finna do that up here, bro.
That's like fucking Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame right now. We're not gonna go there right now, but Barry Bonds should be in the first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
I mean, yeah, because he was a boy. He was a boy at Arizona State.
Nigga saved baseball. Now they fucking juicing up the baseballs and shit.
Bro, I told you that, bro, nigga. Like, bro, I told you when I don't care. I'm not finna call them the Guardians, nigga. They the Cleveland Indians. Bro, the score was 17-2 today, bro. Like all the baseball games, crazy scores. 10-1, 12-6, 17-3.
Everybody was Gordy back then, though. That's why I'd be like, man.
But see, the difference is, like Chell says, they hitting the baseball. They're throwing throwing a ball and trying to hit it. In the UFC, like MMA, niggas are beating each other up.
Yeah, that's different.
Exactly.
If you fight, you shouldn't be able to take no steroids. But we're not talking about picograms. If you say the shit that was in his bloodstream is as small as a motherfucking salt grain in a pool, then that ain't shit.
I mean, but honestly though, for real though, he was on that shit though. The way that nigga head blew up.
Who you talking about? Barry Bonds or
yeah, Barry Bonds.
Nobody is denying that Barry Bonds took steroids, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, because he was still.
But he never failed a test though. At the same time, right? Or was that Alex Rodriguez?
That was Alex Rodriguez.
Nah, Alex Rodriguez did fail the test. Barry Bonds never got caught, bro. He just was in the little Baco case, but they never cut the nigga up with no shit on.
Yeah, they even tried to say Evander Holyfield was on the shit.
I didn't want to take it on no fucking baseball thing,
but you feel me, like
Hall of Fame,
and it's like, yeah, he should be. I ain't gonna hold him on that.
Man, I had a Jason Giambi autograph, boy. I got a picture of getting the ball signed and the whole shit.
I had a bat.
Can't even do nothing with it, nigga, motherfucker.
How you think I feel? I got an autographed bat from that nigga, bro.
It's fucked up.
I was hella mad. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, see, I didn't think he got caught.
Him and Canseco, yeah, they was, bro. They was on it heavy.
I remember I seen Barry Bonds at the outlet one time. Them outlets right there out in Pleasanton back in the day.
Oh, you did, man. I remember, bruh. That nigga CC Sabathia hella big. I ran into that nigga in Hayward one time.
Oh yeah, you know that CC nigga always be outside as well.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure, that nigga Jason Hayward big as shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
like I ran into him in the strip club one night down here in Atlanta, bro. Him and what's his name was in the club? Roddy White. Let you know how long ago this was.
Oh wow,
yeah, that's a long time ago, boy.
Yeah, back when he was playing for the Braves, him and Roddy White came in Blue Flame, bro.
You say you was in Blue Flame?
Yeah.
I want to go there so bad.
Nah, you know who still big it. You know who big as fuck though that played back in the day that really didn't do roids? That nigga Frank Thomas, bro. That nigga is huge, bro. That nigga is huge, bro. I ran into that nigga at a pop-up, bro. He was selling beer, bro. He got his own beer brand. That nigga is huge, bro. I still got the picture on the
look
brand.
at it, man. Look at the size of his fucking head. He look big as shit.
Bro, that nigga arms, bro. He damn near built like a bodybuilder, bro. That nigga is huge, bro.
What's that commercial he on? He on that commercial.
Nugenics.
Yeah, Nugenics.
Fellas, he'll like it too. Nah, bro. I'm still in my 30s. I don't need no help.
Oh yeah.
I don't need no help. No, I was just telling Cam about this shit. I was like, I watched the old John Jones with Joe Rogan. He was talking about that shit. He described it perfectly. He nigga said, you feel me? It gets you there. You be there, but it just give you that extra twist. You feel me?
Anybody want to buy an Icon motorcycle tag at large? Picasso, bro, what do you do? Picasso crazy as hell. We can't even see it. What it look like?
That nigga, bro, you don't even got a motorcycle, nigga. What is you asking for?
Cause he trying to, you feel me? We trying to, for the people. He trying to promote this shit, so we trying to get it out there.
Hey, 93 Octane, I will not let you talk about the real deal that way. That man is a national treasure around these parts. So what?
My boy Evan Fields.
So DJ, you hopping on the plane though to get to motherfucking Dallas, huh?
Yeah, man, my first time.
How you feeling?
Yeah, how you feel about your first time flying?
I got a little something.
Be honest, I don't know, man. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to hang out with the guys and shit, man. But honestly, I won't know, man, until they motherfuckers start backing up from that dock.
Yeah, I be the nigga to push it back. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I tell this to everybody. Flying in a plane is safer than driving in your car on the freeway. It's a statistic. You don't believe me? Look it up.
Yeah,
I've been working in the airline industry for 5 years, bro. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, my grandfather, he was a retired pilot for Delta, so I was talking to him one day, right? I asked him, I'm like, Papa, you ever like get nervous about you feel me, like flying, having all them people's lives in your at risk or whatever? He's like, well, shit, I'm worried about my own life, but for what he was saying, is like the planes are so advanced now, they fly themselves there. You don't even need a pilot for real.
Nah. Yeah, to a certain extent.
He said it's very.
I'm about to say, don't tell me no shit like that.
I'm gonna tell you this. Nah, it's basically what it is now. All the planes got them computers in it, just like how they got the new cars with the computers. That's all it be. So what they do is they put the shit in before they take off. The pilot take that bitch off. Once you get to a certain level of the flight, you feel me? Then you put the autopilot on. But after a certain point, that's only for like when you cruising and shit, and when you trying to get once you level up and figure out which direction you're going in, you put the autopilot on, it'll get you there. But the pilot land that bitch though for sure.
He said, "Don't tell me that shit."
He said, "Don't tell me that, nigga. You gonna tell me this motherfucker self-driving?"
Right.
Nah.
You mean to tell me? Hold on. You know, let me get up 30,000 feet and the captain come back there. So how's your flight, man? What the fuck you mean? How my flight? What you doing?
What you doing back here? You better take your ass back up there and fly this motherfucker.
Like, yeah.
Blood.
How would you like it? You know, you sitting in the back seat and you look up and see the driver and got his seat all the way back chilling. Oh man, it's cool. I got the cruise control on. Fuck you mean you got the cruise control on?
They be like, bro, we good.
Oh, you so funny.
That nigga said, "Don't tell me no shit like that."
Yeah, man. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, man.
That's cool, bro. That's what's up, bro. Yeah, go rock out with the homies.
Yeah, I
man.
just this is gonna be a solid 2-hour flight, so
yeah,
that's about right.
We pulling up
from Atlanta to Dallas.
You already
solid 2-hour flight.
Be in Dallas, ain't you?
Huh?
I'm gonna be in Dallas.
Already be in Dallas.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Dallas next week. What day is the fight? Saturday?
Yeah, it's gonna be this Saturday.
Shit, it ain't nothing to stay an extra night. I get discount on rooms. It ain't nothing to stay another night. I'm already be in Dallas next week anyway. I leave on this Sunday. Well, this Sunday coming up.
I gotta pull up.
See, I think Kyle and Cento and all them, they talking about staying the Monday. I'm like, nah, I'm coming down there Saturday. I'm gonna get there Saturday afternoon and I'm leaving Sunday morning.
He said, I'm leaving Sunday morning.
I'm out of there, bro. I don't overstay my welcome nowhere. I came here for the fight. The fight's over with. I'm leaving.
That's how you're supposed to do it. Don't overstay. Don't. Yeah, you fuck around and man, that's like staying in Vegas for too many days.
What?
That's the next fight, right?
That's how you end up spending more money than you want to.
Right.
Or your ass start feeling depressed, nigga.
Is Hazmat as good as advertised, or did Gilbert Burns expose the game plan to crack the code?
He's as good as advertised. I don't think Gilbert really exposed him. I just think Gilbert gave him a lot of looks. Fight. It was a great scrap. Yeah, it was a good scrap. But Gilbert at the same time, Gilbert gave Kazmat something he never had seen before. Yep. Somebody who was on the same level as grappling, same level of striking, and was really out there fighting with him, and could take and had a chin like a motherfucker. But like I said earlier, the fact that he was rolling with a lot of them punches, them same punches that's what was knocking these niggas out before. So it's really the head. It was the head movement.
Who all Gilbert Burns dropped? Because I know he didn't drop some people on the way to that Usman.
Oh, he dropped Usman. Yeah, he dropped everybody. He dropped everybody.
I think Burns' hands work, man.
Now they do.
You being too hard on. It ain't his fault that the fans wanted to see him fight, bro.
I mean, he did, but see, that's why he ain't. He probably moved down to like 6 in the rankings. He ain't gonna move. He ain't gonna drop out the top 10.
No. I'm talking about that. I feel you though. They definitely did speed him up, fast track him to the top. But that's what the fans was asking for. We seen them run through them people, man. We need to see if this shit real or not.
I mean, he knocked out some tomato cans, but I mean, shit, that ain't his fault.
But I think I think whoever want to fight him now though, he should fight him. He shouldn't be like, no, I gotta fight fucking Kobe or I gotta fight. After I beat Kobe, like he should play around at the top now that he's there.
How many of y'all remember when Dan Hooker knocked out Gilbert Burns?
Yup.
He did. Mm-hmm. Damn, was that his last win? No. Dan Hooker just beat somebody before he lost again, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He beat Nasrat Hakprest.
The guy who Bobby Green just beat.
Yeah. But if you look at his last 5 losses,
that Corey beat down is what really fucked him up.
You got Arnold Allen, Islam Makhachev, Michael Chandler, Dustin Poirier, and Edson Barboza. In the last 5 niggas he lost to.
He fought boys. But he keep losing, regardless of who he fought.
That nigga Makhachev beat him by Kimura too. That's what's sick. But see, that's when he moved up, so now he in fact. I don't know. It's like it's weird. He keeps switching divisions. He ain't really found out where he comfortable at yet.
Who that?
Dan Hooker.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on with Hooker right now, man. That was
because for him to be 6 foot
now. Have you ever seen him and Izzy standing next to each other?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know how he makes 55, bro.
At 6'2", on top of that, like he can't fight at 55. He ain't gonna have no chance.
He need to go up to like 170 for real.
Because that's what who said that? Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
he need to move up.
Yeah. See, I don't think it's that Gilbert's got power. I just think he fast as fuck, bro.
And he catch niggas with that right hook, that overhand right, like because he just throw it out of it. He throw it basically from behind his back.
His hands work.
Yeah, his hands work, bro.
Yeah,
the motherfuckers work. Definitely. It's just he been fighting boys like Michael Chandler.
Yeah, Izzy. I think he better off trying to. Now, what you think? You think he better off trying to fight Izzy or trying to fight Usman?
Nigga, it's a
fuck.
Yeah,
pretty much. You want to get kicked in your face or you want to get tipped in the grill?
Pretty much. Like you want to get mauled or you want to get kicked? Because, bro, Izzy ain't nothing but John Jones reincarnated at 185, bro. Minus the grappling.
I'm about to say minus. That's a big difference.
That is a big difference, but striking wise and knowing distance.
Somebody gonna nobody. I think Izzy's just too big for that 185 though, for real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He able to keep them motherfuckers off him. But if somebody come through who could grapple like him and with some stand up, who could grapple and then with some stand up just close to him, he gonna have a problem.
Hey, don't forget, what's his name? What's blood name that knocked out Izzy?
Alex Pereira.
Yeah. Yeah, don't forget. Hey, he
was getting stolen on though in his last fight. Or was he getting took to the ground? I can't remember.
Nah, he was getting touched up.
Yeah. They was hyping him up.
But see, I'm saying even size wise though, that's a great fucking matchup because he's 6'4".
Yeah, he was taller than for sure. He fighting at 185?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, he
needs some time though.
He beat Izzy twice in kickboxing.
Yeah, and the first one was nasty.
Yeah. He needs some time though. He needs to go fight some motherfuckers because that shit was not that impressive. What's up with Clarissa Shields? She still fucking with the MMA shit or what?
Yeah, she just tied up with boxing right now. Because she about to fight what's her name?
Oh, so what the fuck happened with her last fight? Did they fucking fight and then they showed the fight weeks later, or did they not show it at all?
No, it was live on ESPN. I watched it live.
Oh, live on ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she fighting the PFL, man. So
no, not her. I'm talking about her last boxing match.
oh no. It's on she fights with she fights with Sky Sports, which is pretty much like a sister company of ESPN overseas.
Yeah, okay.
So, I catch it.
Yeah, right.
I'll catch it. But we won't get it here unless they put it on regular ESPN. We won't get it here.
Okay.
Hey, a lot of people saying they want to see Burns versus Brady.
Burns versus I mean, that's a good fight. That's a good fight.
I'm looking at the Twitters. I'm looking at the Twitters right now.
Burns versus Brady. I'd rather see Burns versus Kobe and see Chimaev versus somebody else. Like who else at welterweight? Who else is right there at welterweight that's waiting?
Or just give him Neil Magny.
Yeah, where that? Because where's he at in the ranking?
I think Neil Magny like 9.
Yeah, so that'd be cool.
Somewhere around there. He's like 8, 9.
That'd be cool. We should give Neil Magny the shot now, even though it should be up to Neil Magny since he's been putting in the work longer.
Facts. You can't
but
tell me Neil Magny ain't made no bread.
I would agree with that. I would agree that it should be Neil Magny versus Chimaev and then motherfucking.
Oh yeah, Neil Magny is 9. Kiesa is 10.
Yeah, give Neil Magny that fight.
Because I mean,
give Neil Magny that fight, man.
Yeah, to kill time.
He's been campaigning for it and everything, man. Give him that fight.
And Cosmo don't give a fuck who he fights, so that's definitely doable.
But who Kobe gonna fight then? Because we need Kobe to fight somebody.
Shit, do we?
Yeah, do we?
We're gonna wait for him to fight Usman again.
Or he could fight the winner. Kobe could fight the winner of Bilal Muhammad and Vicente Luque.
Give him a little break.
Yeah, like let him get on ice real hit. I mean, he is missing a tooth. He looking like you feel me, the clown niggas that the little carnival game. You feel me? You know, he got half a tooth.
Ponzinibbio's about to fight. What's his name? Michel Pereira.
Oh, see, that's gonna be his first test. Ponzinibbio's
Burns versus Masvidal. Shit, Masvidal might be in motherfucking
jail.
Yeah. Man, that was a straight bitch move, bro. Oh God.
You think so?
Like, man, yeah, man. When he snuck Kobe while Kobe was sitting down, man, you had 25 minutes to fight that nigga, bro. You ain't want to do it.
I think it was deeper than that.
Kobe is not a street dude, bro.
Nah, it's just the fact that he was. See, it's different.
He was talking that shit.
If me and you know each other in real life, you feel me? We cool, and I'm over here talking about your family and hella just weird shit. You gonna feel a way about that after the fight, after everything. You still gonna want me to answer for all that shit I was talking outside of the fight.
Bro, I still had 25 minutes locked in a cage with you.
Now, I agree for sure.
And so, because
if you see that
I
person,
promise you, if he had won the fight, he wouldn't have tried to sneak Kobe.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, man, you gonna steal off on Kobe because you lost the fight, bro. Man, like that was some bitch shit, man.
I mean, he felt like he had to. Hey, you know what, Cam? That's no different than when Fish went back and knocked Buddy out at the door.
Yeah.
Nigga felt like he got his ass beat, so he had to get his lick back. You feel me? That's exactly how I look at that. Like, it was like, nah, nigga, you not finna say what you say and then nigga beat me like that. Nah, bro, you feel me? I think he took it too far, bro. Just like bro, no different than when Khabib jumped into the crowd at Dylan Dennis.
Dylan Dennis need his fucking ass beat. Somebody need to beat his fucking ass.
He still be talking shit. Watching Ariel,
man,
Clown, he was the funniest shit. Y'all ever seen that?
Hell yeah, bro.
And Scott Coker done told him, when you ready to fight, call me, Dylan.
That motherfucker don't want to fight.
Dylan Dennis ain't fought in 2 years, man. Might have been longer than that. I don't think Dylan Dennis done fought since before the pandemic, bro.
Yeah, that sounds about right. He just
I
been
mean,
making
I know he blew.
videos.
I know he blew out his knee, but god damn, man, Scott Coker ain't begging him, but he done told him, "Look, Dylan, when you ready to fight, call me, man."
So what you think happens with AJ McKee if he walks through Pitbull again?
I mean, he still got some guys he can fight at 145. He still got Pachi Mix. He still got no, Pachi Mix is at 35. Who's at 45?
So he still got work over there.
He still got work at 145, but he
What's
beat a lot of those guys in it. Since Bellator does what I love, they do tournaments. So since he already beat a lot of them guys in that tournament, man, ain't much left. He can either wait for somebody to move up from 35 or move up to 55 himself. I think Patricio Pitbull is still the 155-pound champion, if I'm not mistaken. No. He vacated and gave the belt to his brother. I think he let his brother fight for the belt, and I think his brother got the belt at 155.
So he's gonna go fight brother then.
Yeah, I think Patricio Pitbull is the 155-pound champion in Bellator now, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you got some work over there at 55. So
you know how
old he is? Up. He can either dominate at 145 because I think he's the best featherweight on the planet right now.
So you think he beats Volkanovski?
I think he fucks up Volkanovski. Bro, because he's long. Not only is he long, but he has great submissions.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? If Volkanovski wants to play that leg kick and circle game that he does so well, he's not going to be faster. He's not going to be faster than AJ McKee.
See, that's the thing. That's why I want to see. I want to see him over there with them guys. And if you say shit like that, that makes me want to see it.
Oh, you want to see him cross promote?
Hell yeah.
Nah, Dana White will never do that again.
Fuck no.
Dana White will never do that shit again.
So how old is AJ McKee? Do you know?
AJ McKee's what, 24?
Oh, he's young as hell, still.
Yeah, he young as fuck, bro. I think he might be younger than that.
He'll bounce over to UFC.
No, I think he's getting good bread over there.
So you think he'll be a lifer?
Huh?
You think he'll be a lifer over at Bellator?
Yeah, I think him and MVP and guys like that, they're gonna be like. I think Amasov. No, he's 27.
Well, MVP can't come back to the UFC, right?
Who?
MVP.
He was never there. MVP was pretty much raised over there in Bellator, bro. Of course, he fought in some lower promotions over in the UK, but that's Paul Daly you thinking about. Paul Daly can never come back to the UFC. Dana White banned his ass for life. And I get it. Josh Koscheck's a dickhead. I probably want to punch him after the round too, but you had 15 minutes to fight him, man. And I'm just going about street. And that's just on some street shit, bro. Like, once we done fought, it's over with. Win, lose, or draw, it's over with, bro. Once we done fought, it's over with. Especially, it ain't no 30 seconds and break the shit up. You know what I mean? We had 15 minutes. I had 15 minutes locked in a cage with you.
Yeah, just like, because I mean, yeah, because bro, I'm telling you, George St. Pierre gave away the sauce how to beat Josh Koscheck. And nigga don't hold his hands up.
Josh Koscheck is a dick, man. I couldn't stand that bastard.
Man, I hated that nigga on The Ultimate Fighter.
Bruh, I think everybody hated Koscheck, dog.
That stupid ass hair, nigga. That stupid ass Backstreet Boy hairstyle he had.
Right. You used to wear the little seashell choker.
Yeah, like, bro.
Out here with flip flops on, bro. You got a punchable face, Koscheck. He defined the term punchable face. And then he was just a smart ass, man. I couldn't stand
Koscheck, man. And then I feel like everybody hated that nigga. Niggas out here drinking cannabis lean. I done seen it all.
Oh wow.
God damn, I always end up being up late fucking with you niggas, man. It's 4:10.
Yeah, man. We can go ahead and close it out, man. But come back Thursday, we'll talk about that Bellator card going into Friday.
For surely.
And then we got another card. We'll talk about that Luke A and Bilal Muhammad card this weekend as well, man. Come back Thursday. We'll talk about it.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
And I'll get you, if you're gonna be in Dallas, man, I'll get you information then, man, and we'll talk.
For surely, bro. Definitely we could politic, man. I'll be over there, right by the airport.
All right, bet. Yeah, man. I'll touch down about 2:00 Saturday.
Yeah, I might have to I'll stick around for a day, fucking around.
All right, cool. I think they still got go to SeatGeek, man. I think they still got some tickets on sale too.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Say less. For surely, bro. Good looking.
All right,
man. Y'all boys be easy, man.
All right, bro. Take it easy.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all.
All right, Cam. Take it easy, man.
Brother.
Wow. What a great Sunday, man. Great show. It was very MMA heavy, man. You know, got to show some love to my guys over at MMA. Thank you, Cam. Thank you, Wood. Thank everybody, man. Kyle. Thank everybody who came through tonight, man. Mex, appreciate you coming through. Everybody who stayed in the chat. Hey, Rakesh. What's going on, Rakesh? My guy Rakesh, man, I see him on H Money's, man. He's a good dude, man. He's funny as hell. 93 Octane, All Positive Network. Shout out to you, bro, for coming through. Picasso, my guy Picasso came through. Oh man, my bad, Picasso. I see where you said bring me in. My bad, bro. Fans perspective, thank you for coming in. Shout out to Taylor Bell, Mr. Charismatic 817 came through. Shout out to my guy Reggie Owens, Mark Nash, Jalen, Tone Brown. Who else came through with the Delonte Henderson? Shout out to y'all with the super chats, man. I appreciate everybody staying up late with us as usual. But this is where the ride's gonna end tonight, man. But we'll see y'all tomorrow on in the boxing section, man. We're gonna I don't know what Kyle's gonna have planned for y'all, man, but I'll be listening and I'll chime in. So, like I said, man, appreciate y'all for coming through, man, and we're gonna end it here.
Got the roots, he let the beats build, bitch, and we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section, cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it G, always be the same me. Well, I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.